What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are here for another Stormcast. You know, I got the usual suspects with me. Nintendo Cisco. Wait,
Hey.
hold on. I didn't like that. Hold on. Nintendo Cisco. Hopefully that worked. How you doing, man?
Hey. Hey. Glad to be on another episode, and then glad to be here after the release of Metro Prime 4.
Oh man, we got a whole bunch to talk about. Such a great game so far. Well, no spoilers. Wait, whoa. I already messed it up. Hold on. And then we've got the co-host in the building, Geronimo. How you doing? Oh no, you, we can't hear you. No.
What up, y'all? I literally walk away and mute my headset, and I forgot. It's been a minute. I've been good. It's been a minute. But anyway, yes. Good. What up, Sandstorm and Cisco? It is a great time to be a fan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Great time.
Shout outs to the VIP over there. You know?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on.
I still have to get mine.
Yeah, see, you know what? I learned
responsible.
Shout outs to T. Shout outs to Mr. T, because I've been learning not to open my boxes. Just to keep them intact. He said something about like cutting open a hole at the bottom, so that you can still use it.
That's old school. Yeah, you don't need to do that anymore. You can just scan it, I think.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be able to go through the box now.
So
now that Amiibo aren't as popular as they used to be, I think they allowed that now.
Oh man, I'm happy about that because I'm like leaving them both on the shelf like Woody and Toy Story 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be on the shelf. Get on
the shelf. Somebody might have lied to me about that, but I did hear
that. Sorry, I am putting on Instagram that we are live. We are live here on YouTube, on Twitter, X. It's still called Twitter.
Everyone calls it Twitter.
Yeah,
Twitter.
Twitch and Instagram. So if you have any comments that you want to share with the rest of the panel, we will shout them out. If you are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Also, hit the subscribe button on all these guys. You know what I'm saying? There's more than just us, but Nintendo Cisco, Geronimo as well. Trey Vito, shout outs to Trey Vito. And Action Jack as well, who are all part of the cast. If you don't know where to find them, guess what? It's in the description below. All you have to do is click on it and jump into their channels. So make sure you do so. With that being said, this is a wonderful Saturday. I do actually want to do the same. What have you been playing lately? So moderators, if you could throw down what have you been playing lately. But first, because I caught myself again. 2 for 2. I see Cisco was like, bro, he ain't even say the prayer yet. So let me go ahead and say the prayer. Father God, thank you for allowing us to come together again on a wonderful Saturday in this joyous time at the end of the year, Lord. We thank you for all the happiness and just the good vibes that we get from this channel and that we get from our everybody who is commenting and not commenting, all those people who are listening. This is just such a joyous time that you have given us. May the last month of the year be continuously wonderful and that we continue to praise you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. With that being said, so next, I'm going to let you guys know. This week, the icebreaker is going to be what have you been playing lately? But since we're getting closer to Christmas, we do have our holiday specific questions that we normally ask every year. So you know that next week will be that. Like, we're kind of leaning into that because this is, man, we're gonna get into some wonderful times. So yeah. So real quickly here, let me get the music going. And while I got the music going, Cisco, Yeah. Cisco, what have you been playing lately, man?
So I'm still grinding out Donkey Kong Bonanza. I want to 100% it. So I haven't finished it in multiple worlds on my own. I have, I believe, 10 worlds completed out of the 17. So I'm getting there.
Ooh.
A lot of the ones that are left are those like long levels that have like 70 to 80 fossils or bananas and stuff. So like definitely still have a grind left, but I'm enjoying every moment of it. Like I don't think there's a part of the game yet where I'm like, I'm tired of this. No, like I've been just going at it. And then of course, we got Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, and I am not that far in. You know what's funny is my Switch 2 already says I played 10 hours of it, and no, I don't think so. a lot of that probably is a pause menu. I have paused and like went and worked on videos or like went to go do something else. The discourse online is too good. A lot of times I pause and just start getting caught up in my phone. So I don't think I have actually 10 hours because I'm still at the beginning. And we'll get into that game, but yeah, that's all I've been playing, and so far so good. I played enough to be able to talk tonight about it. So, yeah.
Okay. So, what up, Cannibal? Appreciate you coming through. He says, "Yo, guys, I am like 12 hours into the game, and it is mind-blowing. Prime gameplay and design, music is fire. Graphics, performance, and control options are incredible. My favorite Switch 2 game, yeah."
Ooh.
I'm at like a quarter of that, and I agree.
Oh.
Squared says, "I got Metroid Prime 4 still shrink wrap. Gonna play that when I get a clearer schedule. Y'all know what I'm still playing." Yes, of course. You got the Fortnites and the Pokemans going.
Fortnite, gang. Simpsons World in that game in Fortnite's done right now, I think.
Yeah, I didn't finish the Battle Pass.
I saw the clips and I was like, this looks just like the show. My goodness.
Let me see. Okay, we got J Biggs. J Biggs says Tomb Raider, G.I. Joe, Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which also came out on the 4th or the 2nd, one of the two.
It came out Monday.
Monday, okay. On the 1st. Metroid Prime Remaster and Metroid Prime 4. I don't know how you play both of those games together. That's crazy.
I know, right? That's interesting, actually.
My control scheme would be all messed up. I'm like, wait, oh dang, that's wrong. Oh man, that's the wrong game. Now I'm like, wait, why? I thought I already. Oh right, that's the other game. I had that power up. Okay. Let me see. RJ, is that you? I think that is. He said, "Made back home from spending time with family in Atlanta, Georgia for Thanksgiving. That's what's up. That's what's up to you and your fam. Glad you made it back safely. Hopefully you got to enjoy it to the fullest and had a great time. Let me see. With that being said, Vito, what's up, bro?
Yo, what up, though?
More specifically, what's up, Cuzzo? How you doing?
I'm chilling.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
What's going on there about you?
Not much. How's the family? You know what I'm saying? How's Auntie doing? How's everything going?
Oh, everything's good. Everything good.
Okay. Good. Two, once again, I'm gonna need y'all all to. Well, y'all can send me your addresses individually, so y'all can all get y'all shirts.
Right.
They are literally sitting on my steps, and just like was like, you got everybody's address yet? I'm like, not yet. I'll say something. I promise, I'll say something. She's like, okay. Let me see. Okay. Vito, what you been playing lately, bro?
All right, so I've been playing. Where did Geronimo just go? That just threw me off.
Yeah, I think he got canceled real quick.
Oh man,
What is up with your eye?
I'm playing Where the Winds Meet. I'm pretty far in that game. I invested quite some hours in there. You know what I'm saying? So
It's a good game, isn't it? I tried to hype them two up on it last week.
Oh, I got distracted and I was busy with work stuff. I definitely looked at it and I was like, I need to download install this for the next show, and then it was Thursday. Yeah.
It's all good.
I'm gonna still check it out though.
it's like, to me, it feels like a like Ghost of Tsushima MMO type role playing game. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of stuff. You would never run out of stuff to do because there's always a new discovery, and plus they're adding on to the game constantly. That's what makes this world just big and immersive, is the fact that they keep to it. So there's like 2 maps right now, and I heard there's going to be more maps, which is crazy to think about. So this is a huge game. So for me, my biggest thing is with Tears was the fact that, you know what I'm saying, in the open worldness, there's so much, go here, go there, go here, this and that, third. There's pretty much anywhere you want it to go, you can go. And that's what this is. And it just makes it even better with like okay, so you watch Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I think that would be like the best example. Or if you were Monkey Kings, like any of the Monkey King Chinese adaptation movies and stuff like that. That is literally what this game is. You know what I'm saying? So the bosses are Souls-like. It gives you that it's crazy. It gives you an option to choose your difficulty level. So normally I start off with like normal, but if I go to the bosses, I go to like the hardest level, and then I see how crazy they whooping me up. So then I'll just go back to like the like the normal level and see what I can do or whatever like that. But the fact that you can control that in a Souls, like, it makes the game to me that more enjoyable, where I'm like, okay, cool, I can figure out what you're doing on this hard mode, and I can incorporate it in my normal mode and see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And calculate your moves and stuff like it. It gives a better way to strategize. Basically, you know what I'm saying? The whole gotcha part of the whole situation is the cosmetics. You know what I'm saying? And the draws. Like there's menus. There's a whole bunch of menus, right?
Uh-oh.
Like there's a menu for a menu. Like it's crazy.
Sound like Monster Hunter. Every time I turn that game on, I forget how to move through that menu.
Yeah, like it's menus on menus, and then shops on shops. Like there's at least, from what I can count, there's at least 7 different shops, maybe more. The menus I can't even count. There's so many tasks you can sit up here and you need to do. Basically, once you set your mind to like, okay, I'm just gonna focus on this and focus on this and this and this, you'll be okay. Just don't wander off. You know what I'm saying? There's some other stuff with that game. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you get lost in the sauce, and then next thing you know, you be online on this online boat that costs 40,000 US American dollars. Yeah, people are paying that much. I've seen somebody actually pay like $5,000, like just to do like the luck draws.
Hey, no pocket watching over here. Makes you happy?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I think I put in 10 on the luck draw and drew 3 times and was like,
that's how they get you.
And last time. First and last time, I'm done.
That's how they get you. I did the same thing. I did $10 and then I was like, ooh, but y'all making it like, oh, I'm getting closer. I got that, but dang it.
Yeah.
I need
how many
points?
Yeah. The one thing I wanted, I was like, oh, y'all gonna give me the smallest piece.
Yep.
Okay. No, good. All right.
Luckily, the other thing I spent money on was like $20, and that was for like the deluxe battle pass, and that kind of gives you some better things to kind of get you started with. You know what I'm saying? To kind of get you to where you need to be as far as like stat wise and stuff like that, and where you can get some stuff out of these shops and stuff like that. So it kind of gives you currencies for these shops, but every shop has a different currency, which is crazy. And you're like, dang, how do I obtain that? How do I get that? So it's not just like you just go and buy. Like, yeah, you can buy, but you can't buy every currency. You can't buy you gotta earn a lot of this stuff. Like, I love that aspect. So other than that, I've been playing I haven't this past week because I've just been on Where the Winds Meet, but ZA definitely is still in my mind. I'm still like, you know, I'm trying to stall until the DLC actually drops. Like,
this
getting like reveals of like
like next week.
Yeah,
it comes out next week. Yeah.
So I've been basically kind of, you know what I'm saying, like just stalling out, like, cause I'm right there at the end. I'm just like, let me go catch some more Pokemon.
Oh, you're right before the ending. Okay.
Yeah. So it's
that's
like
not a bad move. Yeah, it's not a bad move.
So once I decide next week when I'm like, okay, yeah, now it's time for me to get this done and let me go get this DLC. You know, I'll do that. But and then today I picked up the Avatar game. It was like 30 in the PS shop, like 30 something, 40 something, and they added an update to it recently, which is third person. And I know a lot of people, that was what like their biggest thing on that game was like, oh man, this will be so dope, and you can enjoy the world better in third person. I added that in there, so and it's right on time with the DLC coming out next week, I believe, because Ash and Fire comes out next week, I believe, next Tuesday or Saturday. Anyway, Avatar comes out next week, so they're releasing that DLC, which is Ash and Fire DLC or whatever, during that time. So and one of the main mechanics of it was like third person, you know what I'm saying, because I guess the combat of the guy that you're playing as, like, you need to see what he's doing, and it's like a lot physical, you know what I'm saying. You just can't first person that thing out. You gotta get a third person view on that. But from what I'm hearing, a lot of people are enjoying that third person. So I haven't cranked it out yet. Like I said, I don't want to, you know, overload myself and stuff like that. But I had to go ahead and get it. You know, while basically for the longest time it's been at $69. So I'm glad I was able to get that at a decent point. And I don't think it was even discounted like Black Friday, none of that Cyber Monday stuff. I think that's the actual price right now. So
yeah, I think it is, because I want to say last year when we got the PS5, I think it was at
40 something.
I think that was the actual price of it. Yeah. So they slowly dropping it down.
Yeah. So it's definitely at a reasonable amount. And honestly, since third person's there, like I told you, Seth, get it if it's third person. You know what I'm saying? They had a third person view and they got it. So I was like, all right. So I was thinking to myself, how many other games can they do like that? I'm like, if we get a Cyberpunk, will Cyberpunk 2 be able to have that third person view too? Because that's a lot about too. Is like, hey, this would be crazy third person. So those are games I'm just messing around with and, you know, getting my hands dirty. This is crazy.
Okay. All right, Geronimo.
Oh, you are playing Where the Winds Meet, right?
Yeah.
So you definitely need to make sure you log on when I'm on so we can join like this party. Because there's this dude from China that's we need to take care of him, bro.
Okay.
He keeps trying. Look, I'm a master on like setting people up and like whooping them up, right? So I'm doing that, but he's doing the same. But then what happens is I end up getting away, and he's chasing me. He's literally chasing me the whole game where I can't get nobody on this thing. I'm like, dang it, get away from me. So I need your help. And he finds me every time. I'm like I can't even like really read like what his title say, but whatever it is, I recognize it every time, and I'm like, dude, this is the same dude. He will not leave me alone. Like, I need help. So get on it with me. We need to get dude, because dude is trip out.
Okay, I got you.
Wait, is the game multiplayer?
Yeah.
It can be multiplayer if you want.
Oh,
but
well, I didn't know this.
Yeah, it could straight up be single. That's what I'm
play
saying.
a single.
Like, listen, we need to like in Jingle All the Way, man. We need to stick together, man. We create a team, man. we need to set these guys up, just like in Pokemon ZA. Just come down the alley, like, oh, you by yourself, guys? Turn around, my friend. Turn around, my friend.
Hey, this one dude set a trap, dude. For some reason, I don't know where this hole in the ground came in, but he had I guess you can dig traps. He dug a hole and he had some treasure down there. I was like, oh dang, let me see what's down here. I went down there. He came down there. He had a javelin, and he was like, ah. I was like, oh my god, what?
What? A javelin?
So then I was like, oh my god. So then I'm trying to like escape. So I jump up, get on the ladder. He kept. I'm like, okay, all right, bet.
Wow.
Messed around. I got the healing fan. So I ended up getting a little fan or whatever before I got in there, and I was like, then I just started throwing the fan around, and it was like every time I hit him, it takes his energy away and gives it to me. Almost like
life
a
steal.
almost like
life
a
steal.
Yep.
Love
so
life steal.
I tore him up in there. He didn't expect me to have it. So that's that. But I'm telling you, it's fun. It's fun. That online feature, that is crazy. Especially the arena. So they have like maybe about 3 or 2 different online situations. You got the arena, then you have like you can online with your friends on like real missions
PvE
type stuff. Yeah.
Man, they got the Ghost of Tsushima online multiplayer day 1 too.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I think I'm gonna download that for PC. I don't have PS Plus anymore, so to do some online stuff.
It's cross-gen too, so you know what I'm saying.
Oh, it's cross-gen.
You might be able to play it on PlayStation anyway, because I know for like free-to-play games and that. Well, it's been like it for a little while. You shouldn't need PS Plus to do online for free.
No, you don't. I don't have PS Plus, and I'm online like a mug.
They were the last ones. Like PlayStation was the last ones to do that. I think right before PS5 came out. They're like, okay. But yeah.
Oh, that's good to know. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't have Plus, and I'm on like I'm describing it to you. Like, I'm online like a mug. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Okay, shoot.
Okay, good.
Wait, Vito, you're playing it on PlayStation 5?
Yeah.
Okay, so how's it looking and running on there?
It's running decent. You know what I'm saying? It might have its problems and stuff like that, but not.
Oh, the game ain't crashing or whatever.
Super big. I mean, and if it crashes at the loading thing, and that's just to log you back in because they did updates over the night or whatever.
Gotcha.
So,
I'll download it on PlayStation 5 to give a reason to turn it on for real.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you get into it, there's so much stuff to do. Like you can go on, like you can create your own legend type situation. Like you don't have to follow the. Yeah, it's
like samurai yet again, or not samurai, black, just swordsman.
Yeah, or anything really. You can be a swordsman. You could be I'm an umbrella guy, so I'm umbrella.
Oh, Battle Umbrella.
So, yeah, I be killing them with that.
That's dope. No shade. No, Battle Umbrella is actually low key dope. Like the demo for Wild Hearts S came out earlier in the summer on Switch too. They have a Battle Umbrella in that, and they have a mechanic where if you like parry. Like 3 times back to back, it charges like a meter, and you can do like this big charge move with it, do a lot of damage.
Yeah, I know the umbrella in that one is like the distance weapon too.
It can be.
And where winds me is like the distance weapon, because every time you flick it, it shoots out air.
Yeah, it shoots out arrows and stuff like that on the side.
Okay.
So it shoots out arrows, and it also too it can serve like if you have the healing umbrella, it can serve as like a.
Oh yeah, a lot of people play with that.
Like online, a little heal or something.
Yeah, so basically you throw it, and it will just start healing you, and you do what you need to do with a sword. But
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. It's
I'm gonna have to download that then. Yeah.
Oh.
It's on PlayStation.
and then the rope dart is crazy.
Oh yeah, the rope guy.
Dude, oh man.
Wow.
Like
Oh, that
Jackie
dude's
Chan.
crazy. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, nah, it's definitely fun, man. It's definitely fun. I suggest everybody, even y'all watching it, download if you have PC. I wish it was on Switch too. That would be hard. That would be super hard.
That'd be
We'll play
clean.
that
Yeah, I know,
game,
right?
That'll be clean. Man, okay. All right. Doubly convinced me between last week and this week. Well, not convince me, but more like remind me to install it. I'm gonna download on PS5. That helps.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out some of my storage stuff on PC right now anyway.
All right, Geronimo, what you been playing, bro?
All right. I'm gonna rapid fire relatively quick. Okay. So Monday, like Jay Biggs, I was on that Marvel Cosmic Invasion. It's made by the same people that made the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, which means it's very good. It's
Yo, dang,
Oh, no.
again.
No.
Oh.
I thought he was being climactic. You know what
No, he
I'm
was-
saying?
I was like, yeah, yeah.
He got kicked. Oh no!
I think
What
there's
did you
some
do
going-
to Nintendo?
I didn't even start praising Metroid yet. Nothing. I think something's wrong with my internet. I'll have to look at it after this. But okay, real quick before this betrays me again. Marvel Cosmic Invasion is very good. Me and a friend played through the first 3-4 levels co-op. That was also my first time trying a game chat out on the Switch too. I used it while handheld, no headset or anything. I just used a little built-in microphone in the Switch too, and it was more seamless than I expected. So that was really cool. Yeah, it was really cool. The game's mad fun though. My combo is She-Hulk, Storm, or She-Hulk, Black Panther. Yeah. Because she does like all these little grab moves you can toss and you can tag them in and just do multiple air combos. It's a lot of fun. Okay, after that, of course, Kirby Air Riders, just playing through that. I'm almost done with the New Game Plus for Road Trip to get some of the, I guess, the final mission stuff or whatever. But it's been fun, as always. Mario Kart World, load that back up because we got that update where they made some changes to the game. Overall, some good changes from, I guess, some feedback. Like whenever you're playing like free roam or any part of the game, you can press plus, or I'm sorry, you can pause the game, and you can see what song is playing in the corner of the screen and what game it's from. So that's really cool. So you can just know what's playing straight up. You can also what was the other thing? Oh yeah, you can make the music louder while playing, so you can actually hear the music, all 300 some of those great remixes and whatnot. They changed some of the routes, specifically the water routes going to Koopa Troopa Beach or leaving Koopa Troopa Beach, which is another one of the tracks, because usually they're just straight lines, some waves here and there. That's it. And now like they made it to where there's some where it's like more unique designs, twists and turns, some ramps to do air tricks and fly around, and it's a pretty good update. You can also when you do like versus races or like room races, you can set items. Like I didn't realize you can do this in the beginning since it launched, but you can do custom items. So if you want to do full chaos and do nothing but the Kamek, where he just makes a bunch of stuff spawn on the map, you can do that, and it gets crazy. Road rage, literally. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds came out on the Switch too. I wasn't originally going to get it as well on there, but I just thought about it and I was like, for the channel. I just find it for the channel. So yeah, I did a few videos of it, and it looks and runs really well. Both handheld and docked. 60 frames, smooth. You know, colors are good. I believe when it's docked, I think it's equivalent to like Mario Kart World, so it's like 1440p. So it's very good. Handheld is native resolution. So yeah, definitely worth the wait if you're waiting for that version to get the game. It is. I don't know if it's still going, but there was a sales discount on the physical Switch 1 version of the game. I think it was like $45 on like Amazon. I don't know if it's still live right now. I did see it this week. So if you wanted to get that and then just spend like I think the $5 for the first week is upgrade is only like $50, which I think that's pretty good, and is equivalent to how much you pay for Mario Kart World if you got the bundle. But yeah, overall it's good, and of course the main event, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. I've only gone to I've only gotten to this and the bike, so if you know, you know. But so far it's been really good. Graphics.
How that bike? How that feeling with the bike?
So well, for me, when you get the motorcycle, this isn't really a spoiler. It's like you can ride on like a track that goes around a certain perimeter of that area. It's like a single track that kind of goes around like left, like a donut, like a circle. But it controls pretty well. I haven't gone out to the dreaded desert area just yet, so I unfortunately can't. We'll get into it a bit later, but overall, it's been great so far. I do see some interesting changes to this direction of Metroid Prime game, and I'm sure it's gonna hit folks differently. But I'm in.
Oh my gosh!
What is happening?
You're saying a key word, and they killing you, bro.
They're flagging me, man. I don't know. They got my IP address. It's over for me. It's over. Okay, long story short, again, Prime 4 so far, first 2.5 hours, great. I'm enjoying it. Miles McKenzie is not, to me, he's not annoying. I actually don't mind his presence. Shocking. But yeah, he's only been like maybe 5% of my entire playthrough so far. So that's overblown, in my opinion.
Okay.
And that's it. Before anything else happens.
Okay. So for me, similar to Vito, I've been playing Where Winds Meet all the way up until prime time. Was playing that game like crazy. Actually, like I was really heavy into trying to figure out the fast travel stuff. Not fast travel. It's not fast travel, but the flying basically.
When you had to unlock all the bounty points, and then like
the fish master, whatever.
Because you need the talisman and all that.
Yeah. So I'm still working on that, but in the meantime, still doing plenty of the side quests, and the side quests are really fun, man. The side quests are really interesting, and it's kind of cool, just like running up and like, man, like what's this? And then a whole bunch of enemies show up, and you like, whew, you don't want that smoke.
Hey, real talk. If you do those bounty, if you just go around just getting the bounty points or whatever, or the areas or whatever, going into some of those other battles, like some of those other like side quests and stuff, like it makes it a lot like you can drop right into where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it makes it a lot better as far as travel. Only in that region, because you can't do that in the other region yet.
Yeah. So I've been playing. I've also ran into a few bosses, and that's been a whole lot of fun. So I ran into the horse. I'm gonna call him the horse guy. My man's who's on that Elden Ring type stuff. He got the.
Oh, you talking about
like Lobo with the huge horse.
Yeah.
On his Lobo stuff and come around with the fire.
The general.
Yeah. So that was entertaining. The hardest one that I've been on so far, besides the seasonal one, because it's the girl with the sight.
Which one? Because there's two of them.
I don't remember. Her like area looks like kind of bloody.
Okay. So you didn't get to the yin and yang? No,
not yet. So I fought her, but the one that was the toughest for me on a solo so far, because I'm way under level. You know what I'm saying? I think I may be like level 23 or something like that. But was the wolf chick, the wolf girl. So she's like, I can't tell you exactly where she's at because I don't remember either. But I know she, like, at first when you pull up into her arena, she's sitting on top of a tree. and then she sends out 2 wolves to like attack you. And then
Is she in red?
no, she's literally in like a fur top and like a fur bottom on some Mowgli type stuff, and got like 2 daggers. Yeah, she crazy, bro. She that was a hard fight. It was fun though. It was
there's a harder fight, dog. Later on, it's a ghost chick.
Okay.
It's like when you go stuff like that in this one mission. There's a ghost chick. I promise you, I almost threw my controller. It's kind of rare to have me throw my controller on this game. You know what I'm saying? But I almost threw it on this one. I was like, "Are you?" I blocked it.
Oh yeah, I love those moments. Listen, I'm pushing the button. I'm pushing the button. Why am I not blocking? I'm pushing the button. That was a dodge. I knew I dodged that one. I even tried to dodge that one early, and you still gonna say, okay. All right. Run it back.
Oh man, how many Kung Fu's have you unlocked so far?
So only 2 so far.
Okay.
It's the frog, and the Buddha palm. You know what I'm saying?
I love that one. Yeah.
That one's clean. I like that one.
I unlocked glowing light. It was weird. It's basically like you.
Oh yeah. I got that one too.
Joint.
Yeah. That one, I never even equipped that one because as soon as I saw it, I was like, why?
I equipped it every time I go into the cave when I do the cave challenges. Because you can still use it, I think, during those times.
So it's been fun. Oh, I got the Jedi move too, the little yoink.
Oh yeah. The little not the Midas touch. You got the one. That's the one where or the Mandarin touch. That's the one where you like freeze.
Yeah.
Somebody. And the other one is like when you use it in battle, what's crazy is it gives you the craziest combo ever.
Yeah, it sets you up.
Why did you just oh my god.
So playing that, playing Prime, enjoying Prime. I won't talk about it just quite yet because we got plenty to talk about with that. But playing Prime. Have not jumped back into ZA because those 3 games have been taking up my time. Ironically, Skyrim fell off hard. Like as soon as Rare Winds meet, it was like, I don't even care about this anymore. I'll get to that.
And I don't want to play with you anymore.
You said Skyrim?
Yeah, Skyrim.
You on Skyrim?
Yeah, because it was $16 on the Switch. So, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, I picked it up real quick. Yeah, I don't want to play with you anymore. Goodbye, Skyrim. No, wait! We got dragons!
So is it safe to say that? Okay, no, not true. I was about to say, I was like, have you bought Skyrim for every console you had?
No, however, I have bought Skyrim for since it's been out, every generation.
Gotcha.
I had it for 360 and PS3. I got it for PS4, and now I have it for Switch 2. So, yeah.
That's what I meant. Like every generation, like you almost like Grand Theft Auto.
Which is weird. Crazy. It's weird because I get those like hungers of like, man, I just want to play a little bit of Skyrim or something like that, and like my PS4 is not here. It's with this Baby Sandstorm at Baby Sandstorm. That's more or less, and so I can't. So I don't have access to it like that, even though it's my PlayStation. That's the system that she plays on, at her place. So I'm just like, I'm Skyrimless, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to play. But yeah, man, that's all I've been playing lately. If you guys have any other games that you have been playing lately, please feel free to throw it into the chat. With that being said,
hey, real quick, breaking news.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do right
Shout
now.
out to this is before the real breaking news. Separate breaking news. The Georgia Bulldogs have won the SEC Turf Championship. Shout out to the Dogs. Go
As
Dogs.
it should be.
Congratulations to them. Over who did they play? Alabama?
Bama. Yep.
Alabama.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
The Big Ten on right now.
Man, Indiana, please win.
Let's go Indiana. Yeah.
Yeah, please win. Please
Because if
win.
y'all lose, I mean, if y'all lose, oh well. But still, we don't like Ohio.
We don't like Ohio State. We don't mess with them. None of the Ohio teams. Okay, so
Well,
real
yeah, y'all
quickly
Michigan
here.
boys, so that's just natural. Like
That's
Georgia and
just
Bama.
natural.
That's
Yep,
natural.
just
Georgia and Florida. It's natural.
That's just natural. Quick shout outs because I told her I do this. Like I've done this in succession every week. So, and Geronimo and Cisco already know. So I want Indiana to win, but my mother-in-law does not want. Wants Ohio State to win because she's from Ohio. So real quickly, shout outs to Jess, not Brooks anymore, but Jess McDowell now.
Hey.
Because your man's got married up yesterday. So congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congrats
Thank you.
again, man.
Congrats.
Awesome.
Greatly appreciate it. It was an awesome wedding. I may throw some if y'all on Twitter, I may throw some pictures on Twitter. So y'all can see that piece. If not, I may wait because actually we're having two weddings technically. This one was for us, and then we have another one in April. Kind of like mostly for for everybody else, right? But marriage is supposed to be about you and the significant other. But I know I have a lot of family, and I know they'd be at my neck like, you didn't invite us. So that's church family, friends family, and family. That'll be at my neck. So we decided we were going to do something for them too. No, I'm not going on a honeymoon anytime soon. So yes, we will be still having Stormcast all the way up until that point, all the way until April. Then in April, then we'll do a honeymoon trip thing. So shout outs to Jess McDowell. She is trying to get comfortable into that new name. But yeah, so with that being said, y'all know what time it is. I actually have to find the music for it. There it is. There we go. This is SNN, brought to you by the Stormcast Show. Yes. So, in the latest of SNN, and breaking news, but the news is actually not so breaking this time, but we didn't get an opportunity to talk about this. And actually, I'm a kind of still a little bit of thunder. Sorry, Vito. You'll see. But Nintendo has purchased some of Bandai Namco. Singapore, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting for a number of reasons.
Yes. So, I'm gonna let it. You know what? I'm gonna let Geronimo take it from here. Geronimo.
All right. I checked my internet stuff, by the way. I think this might be dropping randomly, so if it happens, I'm so sorry. But
Is it
yes.
raining over there?
No, well, not today. The past couple of days it has been. It's been looking like Seattle or overcast all day. But anyway, just recently Nintendo surprised everybody except for themselves and Bandai Namco by announcing that they're acquiring Bandai Namco Singapore office, which is interesting because they were rumored and very likely to be the team that was working on the original Metroid Prime 4 back when it was announced in 2017. I mean, we got the infamous development update video in early 2019 indicating that version had been scrapped and rebooted, and the original creators, Retro Studios, were working on it. That team was also rumored and actually confirmed because this build leaked this year that they were working on a new Ridge Racer game, Ridge Racer 8, presumably. It would have followed the last one. I think that was a PlayStation 3 version, or PlayStation 3 Ridge Racer 7. but just on the Switch one. If you go look on the internet, that footage is around. But since then, they've apparently just been doing like some smaller support studio related stuff for Nintendo already. They have some other indie game out, and I'm sure someone in the chat may know this. I'm blanking on the name right now. It's kind of like got a unique 3D platformer type look or something. But anyway, I digress. That's fascinating. Because Nintendo said that they bought them strictly to have additional resources for their core development teams. Basically, their teams in Japan that make like the 2D, 3D Marios, the Zeldas, so on and so forth. All the little quirky things, the sports games, so on and so forth. So curious how they're going to work with the next big Nintendo games releasing in the next couple of years.
Wow.
Hmm.
Yes, that's correct. Like what Campbell Games said in chat. Yep. They were a support studio from some of their games for I believe Switch One as well, and it seems they are expediting the development process, which is they need to do that. This is a big boy Switch console. It's got 4K capability, 120 frame capabilities. It's got more gallop power under the hood, so need more folks to help them out with it.
Yeah.
And so far, I don't think there's anything to raise an alarm about. I'm not pro let's acquire everything, but
Yeah.
given Nintendo's history thus far, when they make acquisitions, they're intentional, and they will usually try to retain a lot of the folks that work there. So,
Mhm.
based off of history, this should be a good deal between both Bandai Namco and Nintendo. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's plenty of games that that Singapore has specifically made. I don't know if that means that they get access to those games now. But man, there are 3 games that stick out like a sore thumb.
What are those 3 games?
Tekken,
Yeah, it's about that time.
Ace Combat,
There was an Ace Combat port, I think, last year,
hmm
which is nice. Maybe they can do a Switch 2 edition or something. Maybe.
and Soul Calibur. If they get access to those 3 games, that's quite
That'll be interesting. That'll be interesting if they made a new. Well, that last Soul Calibur.
Put Link in there again.
I know.
That's what I'm thinking.
They'll do
Yeah.
like Breath of the Wild 2's the Kingdom Link or something, and have a different move set. Another Soul Calibur would be interesting.
Yeah, and especially if you're under Nintendo's helm now, they got the. I mean, listen, because what's so crazy about that is right. So then you got Smash Bros with all the balancing and everything between Bandai and Nintendo,
Mm-hmm.
and now you've got Soul Calibur, and you're giving access to Nintendo to help you make it. Bandai and Nintendo again on some Soul Calibur level. Come on now.
That'd be interesting.
Come on
Hey,
now.
look. Last Tekken to come Nintendo console was technically I think it was Tag 2 on Tekken Tag Tournament 2 on the Wii U, which is actually kind of rare to find a physical of it. Now.
I agree, Camel. He said worked on multiple Nintendo games as support studios, expedite the development process pipeline. Maybe, yeah, agreed. I think another game that doesn't show up in there. I don't know which team did it, but if you got Singapore working on Tekken, Vito, you know what that means. You got a Game Freak on the team, you know what I'm saying? You got a little bit of Tekken, you know, put those things together, you might have a little poking. Nah,
Pokken 2 will go crazy, and then like I don't know, make it where you can do the arena fighter stuff separate and the 2D fighter separate. If they want to have that as an option, I think that would be cool. That would be really cool. And there's like multiple hundreds more Pokemon since that came out. So
yeah,
like that. Yeah, they got a lot of good ones to choose from.
Yeah. That would be so sweet.
That would be it's a lot of good stuff. I feel like Tekken is eventually going to turn to Switch too. I just think they're still in that let's regain our current player base trust with DLC type beat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about Soul Calibur. as far as a brand new one, because that last one, I don't know why it didn't
The
do
last
so
two
well.
suck.
I didn't
Yeah.
really know about the I didn't know about 5 until
Because it was like the new age people, right?
Yeah.
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 They try to do a but you can't. Not with Soul Calibur.
Nah.
At least make it
Um,
nonsensical like the Tekken 8 one.
Yeah. Cisco, how you feel about it?
I'm always excited when we're doing acquisitions. I feel like Nintendo, like Geronimo was saying, it's intentional, and yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like this means more projects. I mean, I feel like Nintendo already releases one big game a month, and now if they help with development, we can. Did we get was it Pokemon and Kirby Air Riders in the same month? I believe it was, right? Or
Mhm.
Kirby Air Riders
Yeah.
came out the
Yep.
same month of another game. Yeah, we got two
Yep.
big releases in 1 month. It's hard to keep up with Nintendo. They release so many games.
No. It was
Hyrule Warriors.
Hyrule
Yeah.
Warriors and Kirby. Hyrule Warriors are like early November, and then Kirby was late November.
Yeah.
They might as well be all the same month because I think they all three came out in like 5 weeks. So
Yeah. Yeah, back to back.
feels
so.
like it.
I always get excited when they get more to their team because it means we get more. And like you guys were saying, it also means Bandai Namco and Nintendo are gonna be buddies even more and more collabs. I like this idea of Pokken tournament. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
Listen, I just got warmed up. Y'all didn't even catch the. I was spitting fire to y'all. I gave y'all what three games?
Keep game. That's right.
3 games specifically. I didn't
Keep
even
game.
get. I was just getting warmed up. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on now. We talking about Nintendo, right? And Nintendo, if Nintendo has access to these games, there's another game on there that might be some fire. Hold on, wait a minute. Now, last week we watched a trailer of a particular game, and we were saying, wow, this game looks like another game, but we want to see some progression from another game because Nintendo wasn't making another game. They have
yeah. I had my little mini rant about that last week. I'm like, look, a new Star Fox.
a new Star Fox.
I'm not gonna do it again, but like Star Fox is sold. 2, please. All right, that's it.
They got access to somebody making Ace Combat, and Ace Combat is top tier when it comes to air flight combat. And you got somebody who's an expert in that. And what are they on? Ace Combat 6 or 7? So they've been doing this They've been doing this for a while. Let them just
Make it
play
look
with a little Star Fox imagination,
Right.
Yeah, come on now.
That would be incredible. Another team that's not just someone within Nintendo does need to make Star Fox again. I think that's the only way a new one comes out because Miyamoto's on his Walt Disney era right now. Amusement parks, movies, merch, all that stuff, museums, whatever. And like everybody else, I feel like in Nintendo they have their main dude behind it. Onuma of Zelda, Sakamoto for 2D Metroid. What's his name? Tanabe for Metroid Prime. He's producer of all of them. So we don't have like a true main dude main person, I should say, for Star Fox in general. So you just need someone with enough pull to be like, here's a pitch. We got Bandai Namco Singapore, soon to be Nintendo Singapore division back there in the cut. They just need something to do, and it's like, hey, look, Assault 2, I have some ideas. Let's go. I have some ideas. I need to make a video about this. I need to put that out there. I need to do it. I need to do that. But yeah, the sky's the limit as far as what they're willing to work on.
Yeah. So I would say all that. They also did Splatoon as well, so that was kind of like a no-brainer for them. Well, helped as far as the franchise goes. So no brainer for them to pick them up if they were needing, if Bandai was needing a little weight off their shoulders. But Nintendo is usually good about their acquisitions, right? They really don't. Not to say that all the companies besides Microsoft don't really just go out of their way to just acquire anything. Nintendo is particularly picky about who they pick up, and it's usually people that have like proven themselves with gaming or in the gaming space with them that they've worked with. Next Level was the same thing. So it's I'm really digging it. I can't wait to see what happens in the next few years as they kind of get settled under the umbrella of Nintendo and what that looks like, what their new name is going to be, because I imagine that it's not going to still be Nintendo or Bandai Singapore. I mean, Nintendo of Singapore? I don't know. But we know that they, like Geronimo said, they like to keep a lot of those teams intact anyway. And so they don't move and change up people and all that other stuff. They kind of keep the teams being the same. And, that's exciting opportunity for all those shout-outs to all those who work at Singapore right now, being under a new helm. I've heard that working for Nintendo is a lovely thing. They care more about family than they do anything else, even when it comes to their own people. It looks like Cannibal actually had a question. We'll answer this question real quick. He said, do you guys think Nintendo can keep a robust exclusive game pipeline like they've done since launch, at least 6 great games in a little less than 6 months, like an exclusive per month going forward? So I'll answer first. I'm going to say yes and no. Yes, in the form that I think they can come up with an exclusive almost every month or every other month for that matter, because that would still be 6 months. But I don't think every single game is going to be like your super huge, triple A style game. I think the reason why Nintendo's strategy works the best is because they pump out a big game, but they also hit you with little games that are not necessarily for everybody, but like for the general consumer. And those games turn out to be just as solid as like the bigger games. Even thinking of like Zelda, what was the last Zelda with actual Zelda you play as?
Echoes of Wisdom.
Echoes of Wisdom. Like that was a smaller game compared to Tears of the Kingdom, but it was still like it still hit, and a lot of people enjoyed that game. Even surprisingly, Terminator Juice, like really enjoyed that game too. But yeah, so yeah, that's my answer. I think they can, but like Curb Your Enthusiasm, I don't think it's going to be huge, even with an additional team like that. Also, too, I'm gonna say this as a small asterisk too. I think that they don't need to, because a lot of times you talk about cannibalizing yourself. Like a month is not enough time to like finish these games. It really isn't. We talk about all the time on the show how like we're still playing this game, or we still got to jump back into this game before this game comes out. So having those smaller games definitely helps with trying to manage your own play time. Because eventually, if they keep going with big games like that, kind of like Sony did, they're eating into their own cost at that point. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it.
Yeah, well, even for next year, we have Rhythm Heaven, Tomodachi Life, Splatoon, Pokopia.
Yoshi.
It's already 4 out of the 12 months. It's already 4 eaten up. And on top of that, they're also they do the big games, they do the smaller games. Like I think Rhythm Heaven would be like considered a more niche smaller project. Yeah. But they are also doing their new strategy too that they're adding to this is they're doing the Switch 2 edition. So now we got the Animal Crossing to look forward to.
That's right.
Still waiting on that Xenoblade X Switch 2 edition. If they do that,
we should have never found that 60 frame. That should have never been in the code. Ah.
I'm hoping for it. Fire Emblem also is next year. We got already such a massive lineup, and that's just what we got so far.
New Fire Emblem. Oh
Mhm.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
we're
right.
yeah we got a lot lined up for next year. And also they found apparently there's rumors going around of Pikmin 4 having a Switch 2 edition coming up. They found it like in the Switch 2 edition of the eShop. Pikmin 4 was found there, and
Oh wow.
I don't remember I didn't get the whole
Okay.
story. I don't know if it was just somebody was looking through data or it was on there then it got removed. I don't remember the whole story, but I know Pikmin 4 has been really rumored heavy to have something going on because they just added an update right now where they added content. So it only makes sense that they're going to update it with a Switch 2 edition.
That'd be such a easy slam dunk too, because it's already a nice looking game on the Switch One,
Mhm.
and is an Unreal Engine 4 game. So they don't. I mean, even if they, excuse me, even if they want to have like they can have Panic Button do it or something. They already confirmed that they did some of the Switch 2 edition ports for this year. Like I believe they did Mario Odyssey and I forgot the other one. Ooh, I forgot. It was like another Mario game, I think.
Wonder.
No, but that is getting a Switch 2 edition sometime in the spring.
Yeah.
So to add to what Cisco said, I think that will also help to kind of ease along. Have some months where you just have a Switch 2 edition. Yeah, sure. It may, Switch 2 edition plus new content where it may not be super exciting for, those of us that play it already in Switch 1 days. But for, there's still going to be people that just, either they got a Switch late, like this year late, or they just said, let me just save another 100 or whatever and just drop it and get a Switch 2 and then check out some of these other games.
Mhm.
So, there's always somebody new that hasn't played the previous generation of titles. So,
Yeah. Mario Tennis
Y'all-
Fever is also next year. Wow, we got a
Mario
big
Tennis-
lineup. For
oh,
next
and
year.
the
Oh, I forgot about Mario.
the
Tennis.
Yoshi game.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Yoshi game. Oh my gosh.
There's stuff
Wow.
ready. There's stuff that first direct next year is gonna just be release dates, like for those.
I saw people get mad. Is it a rumor? I thought I saw something about a From Software game being an Nintendo exclusive, or was that not legit?
It
Oh,
is.
it's probably just
that-
Dust Bloods.
Dust Bloods, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did see there was some talk about that again recently, but I think it's just because the Game Awards it's next week actually. It's next week, so I think people are thinking, what's the Nintendo thing they could show, and that'll probably be a prime candidate because it's From Software game.
Mhm.
It's coming. It's the next From Software game coming up that we know about. So
Yeah.
Night
Wow.
Rain, Elden Ring Night Rain just got DLC this week. I don't know. I don't play that, but I heard it got DLC, so that might be done. So Dust Bloods is next up. So yeah, I can see a trailer there. But other than that, I don't know what else there could be about that. But yeah, I agree with everything else you've all said though. Yeah, I think they can do it.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
they're ready to keep it going. I feel like with the Switch 1, it was always nonstop. It was a release every month, so I think they're just
Yeah,
gonna
just
keep
about.
it going.
Okay. So, with that being said, any final comments? Any final thoughts? No?
No,
All right. So, this was your breaking news by the SNN crew. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned for your regular scheduled show. Hey, easy peasy. All right. So, on to the main topic. We got a little video here that we're gonna watch because it kind of leads into the overall conversation, and I kind of want everybody to kind of understand where we're coming from. You know what I'm saying?
Where
You know
we
what
going?
I'm talking about. So
Where we going?
grab a rope and a buddy because we're gonna go for a walk.
what?
Don't ask
A
about
rope?
a rope. Yeah, the line leading rope. You know.
Okay.
Like in kindergarten. And don't ask for
Gotcha,
nothing
okay.
to drink. Listen, we are we are the same color. So if I say a rope, it's a regular rope.
And
All
no,
right.
I just was like, wait, that wasn't even the rope. It was like a rope, and then we'll go for a walk. I'm like, and then I'm like, Vito, I'm like, where?
not a rope with a tree, just a rope. Just
Yeah, I
regular rope. We're not going nowhere else. We
Oh my
just
God.
just stick with me here.
Oh
So,
my God.
and that's not even what I wanted, actually, honestly. Oh yeah, it is. So Prime 4 came out on Thursday, and we have been enjoying it. With that being said, we ran into another time of journalists doing journalism things, and have tried to find another way to hate on the game. So Prime 4 currently right now, I believe, has an 81 on Metacritic. Um,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna say first and foremost before we even hop into it, 81 on Metacritic is not a bad score.
It's a good
Um,
score.
I
Like a
just
B,
want
a B
to,
rating.
yeah,
That's good.
I just want to say that. I just want to throw that out. It's not a bad score by any means. Um, but grifters alike are back in full grifting mode. Um, and so we kind of want to address some of these things that are being lied about. And what's crazy is this is a tactic that is like become standard now, right? This is a standard practice at this point. Somebody said something, I'm going to say it too, and then the next person says it after them, like they know what they're talking about. So let's jump right into. And sorry, Rich, but you're gonna have to be our word that rhymes with Mitch. I'm a deacon, so I can't say it.
Button butt up.
For today. So
Bia.
I'll say it, but not on your channel.
so we're gonna address directly some of the thoughts that this guy has. And now, mind you, we love the game. There are obvious things that we do and we don't like about the game. So we're gonna go ahead and walk. Make sure you got your buddy now. Make sure you got your buddy. Don't lose your buddy, and don't ask for a drink of water. And if you do find a drink of water, a drinking fountain, 1, 2, 3, that's enough for me.
Oh
Remember
yeah.
that.
Oh man. Yo, that's a throwback. That's a throwback.
All right, so here we go.
At 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, I will be check out a very long time. It was first announced, I believe, in 2017. It's not the game that many people were hoping for where people were hoping consumer practice of Mario Kart.
No.
They could choose to
Many
ban your
people were hoping
console
for
if they, piracy,
and
so that you
people
can go
are
on the internet,
green.
get
Yeah.
that ROM. So say you bought a cartridge from somebody. This has happened. Your console, tell him what he did. If it was not for Target, allow consumer. Then
We don't care about that.
The Mario Kart Galaxy.
We don't care
So
about that.
yeah, Rich from the future here also forgot to mention Game Key Card. Add
We don't care
that how
about
it's
that.
getting out of control and it made more edge to them, or that streak in them, I should say. But now it's getting out of control, and Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is proof of that. They have music in an open world area because it has open world elements. Metroid Prime 4 behind a paywall. You either have to 100% the area or buy the music so you're not bored crapless in an isolated desert where there is no music.
Pretty sure that's already false. Like,
So first off, hold on. Let me back this up because I want y'all to see. And you know what's so amazing to me is like how easy it is to just. I took just 2 seconds. Watch this. I just took 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Right. What does the Samus Bike amiibo do? Now what did he say? The music was locked behind a paywall, or you had to pay $30 in order to play music in the desert, right? Okay, let's let's go here. And I'll read this off. Now tell me if this is verbatim what he just said. The Samus Viola amiibo and Metroid Prime 4 Beyond provide several benefits for players. Here's the first one. Viola Radio allows players to change in-game songs while riding Viola with additional tracks available after completing the game. So, does the amiibo allow you to play the music or change the music that's already being played?
Changed it. It's like a radio, I think.
Ha! That is so crazy. That is gee willikers. That is so crazy. You know, it took me 2 seconds, and Cisco, I came up with the same answer. I came up with the same answer. But this is the problem that we have, right? Is that we keep running into these people who are like, oh, that's what it said on Twitter, so they must be right. That's crazy. I'm going to be mad. I'm mad for all the other people who bought Metroid Prime 4, not myself included, because I didn't buy it. I'm mad for you guys. You guys deserve better.
You guys deserve better.
I'm so glad I don't see this stuff on Twitter anymore. I just been like playing my game, living my life, this and the other, and I hear about this, and I'm like, there they go again. There they go again with the misinformation. Like, please stop. You're not even playing the game, Rich. I know you ain't playing it. You're gonna have someone else tell you something, and that's your opinion.
Right. Ibs said, what's up, Ibs, by the way? He said he's thinking the price of the amiibo is the paywall. Is the paywall. Like the game stops you like right in the middle and it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Before you go into this desert, you got your amiibo. Now's the time. If you don't have your amiibo, can't listen to music. Sorry. He said most of the figures have been. What up, Poison? Most of the figures have been for early on for a while now. Yeah. Eb said, did you see the completionist put out an anti-Nintendo or greedy and scummy video? Imagine him having an opinion on Monday. Right.
I unsubscribed after I saw when I saw that video on my feed. I was like, oh, that's right. I just unsubscribed to him.
Let me get back to that. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say in Tears of the Kingdom, the amiibo unlock the outfits, but you can actually just earn them in the underground, I believe.
Yes, they're all in the deck.
This is the same like situation.
Yeah.
They tried pulling that stunt back then. I remember that vividly.
The Wind Waker tunics behind them amiibo.
It's like no, bro.
Yeah.
Like no. It's actually handled better than it was in Breath of the Wild. So,
Crazy.
one other thing I'm gonna add too, because I think some folks don't understand how the Metroid and Amiibo stuff goes. So, like this is the Metroid Samus Returns Amiibo. This one, when you scanned it in a 3DS, unlocks the hard mode and the fusion suit. Actually, no, it's the hard mode. This is a bad usage of the amiibo for content locked behind it in the game. That was 8 years ago. Nintendo caught their flag for that. I said that myself. This is not the same situation. This is just fast tracking the same unlockables that you would get if you were to buy and play the game. 100% unlock the game, which is your most Metroid Prime fan. You're gonna want to scan every darn thing in your environment because one, it looks pretty, and two, it's cool sci-fi. You should feel compelled to learn the lore. If you don't, just run through the game and finish it like down there 10 hours ago. But yeah, so it's weird. This type of situation, yeah, folks is wilding once again.
Yep.
They know holiday season and they want to buy the game themselves with their YouTube grift money. or just want to buy another Mario game for the 10th time or something. I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah,
these people are exhausting.
it's crazy. Hold on,
Mm.
but let's continue. Let's continue his rant because I'm gonna allow him to say what he needs to say. We gotta talk about it.
Beef and
The game is $70 too. So you anyway, this comes from Gamer Reactor. I'm going to read it to you, then we'll discuss. We're referring in this case to the desert section of Euros, which is explored on Samus's motorbike Viola. It's a section where you have to ride around collecting crystals and items, and doesn't it feel a bit too quiet? Now we know why. It turns out that the music in this area can only be unlocked as a reward for completing 100% of the desert exploration, which, from what it sounds like, would be painful to do, or by checking out and purchasing the Samus amiibo figure with Viola, officially priced at $29.99.
Okay, so once again, I'm gonna read the second part. Additional tracks are available after completing the game. Nowhere does it say you have to complete 100% of the desert area. Just throwing that out there. But, like I said, listen to other people and don't do your own research.
Euros or $30. So they are putting music which should be in the game, which good game design would be if you're going around a barren desert that looks like a upscaled PS2 game running on a PS3. That music would be important. It should be there. No, Nintendo is putting music that's 3.
Hold on, what did he just say? Well, hold on, run back. Run it
Which
back.
good game design would be if you're going around a barren desert that looks like a upscaled PS2 game running on a PS3.
classic.
That music would be important.
Classic.
Classic. Classic. If I ever heard any.
It should be there. No, Nintendo is putting music that should be in the game behind a paywall to get you to buy a product. So you either 100% it or cough up $30. This is Nintendo in 2025. Now, someone named Andre Seegers wrote this
Someone
on
named
X.
Andre.
Did this
You know
man
who
say
Andre is.
someone
What a
named
fall
Andre?
from grace. Some
Wow.
guy named Andre.
Wow.
That's tough.
That's funny.
I genuinely think it would have been at least 3 times better if they had some banging music behind it. But it just feels so vapid. And they show some gameplay where they would have, if you wanted to hear music, you would have to cough up $30 to Nintendo. Here is what it feels like without the music. Take a look.
Oh, commercial.
Commercial.
I thought that was his video. I thought he like, okay.
It's like, look, I haven't gotten here yet.
Yeah, I haven't gotten here either.
Oh my god.
The heck of it.
Yeah, what's up with the disc? Is that we on some Tron type stuff?
I know, right?
Listen,
Italy mixed
Elden Ring
content.
should do the same thing.
There's music
Put
though.
Limgrave's music
It's
behind a
ambient. It's
paywall
like
and you have to
Breath of the
cough
Wild.
up $30
I wish
to
people
hear
would
it.
just be-
What happens in
Just
Nintendo?
say you don't like the music direction. Don't say there's no music. People said that about Breath of the Wild back in the day too.
I
Yeah,
just
that's right.
I'm
yeah.
like, that's factually incorrect.
Yeah,
Just say you don't like the music direction. I'll be like, okay, fair enough. That's not everyone's cup of tea.
right. But ambient music is there for a reason.
Right. Now, if it doesn't emerge,
So this is
that's another
just
thing.
Nintendo
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
All right, let me
again
finish up your final
being
thoughts.
anti-consumer with and being. So this is just Nintendo again being anti-consumer
Yeah.
with their products, not giving a crap about the consumer and going, "Hey, you want a full fleshed out game? Give us $30 more for music that should already be in there." Do you understand how insane that is? And the thing is, Nintendo right now, because the Switch 2 is selling remarkably well, it's already
So I'm gonna make a statement about this because it's gotta be said, and I'm not saying that it needs to be tit for tat, but this is just food for thought. This is just food for thought. Vito, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
if I want to be the best and the best quickly in 2K, what would exactly I have to do?
Have a job, and basically get a paycheck every, every 2 weeks, every week, depending on, and go ahead and like go to the eShop that they have and get like all these like coins and stuff like that, and pretty much pay your way.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But like I could still be the greatest if I didn't pay, right? It would just probably just take a long time.
For the most part, yeah.
Oh, okay. Geronimo, Cisco, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Now I know y'all not Diablo fans per se, but if I was to play a game similar to Diablo or any kind of Activision game, and I go into the shop and I see this dope outfit, this outfit I ain't never seen nobody else have before. How would I go about getting that outfit exactly?
Gotta buy loot boxes. I never played Diablo.
Oh, no, you're absolutely
Is
right.
it like just microtransactions straight up?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh.
You got
Well-
the answer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh.
I was a shot in the dark. I had no clue.
Yeah, no, you had it. So then let me ask all three of y'all a question then.
Okay.
Do these games cost money in order to play them overall? Like, do they? So you gotta purchase the game.
Definitely switch to games.
Yeah, you gotta purchase it, and then you gotta purchase stuff. Yeah, way after. Matter of fact, you end up at the end of the day, especially if you're trying to get that perfect build or whatever like that, or you're trying to be all like the greatest, very very quick. You're pretty much gonna be paying. Let's take 2K for instance, right? 2K is gonna be costing you around like $59 or $69, depending on what the edition you get. So then you add another 20 to the online pass. Like there's a pass that you have to have. Then add in those enhanced, roughly around like you're gonna be spending about 30 on that. And then there's if you want to be just cool and just look cool and stuff like that, you spend another 20 to get some bucks to get cosmetics. So you're looking at roughly around like 100 something. Yeah. That's
Oh,
yeah.
that's crazy. That is
you know.
wild.
Overwatch was very much praised, and people say they missed the good Overwatch days, and that was $60. Loot boxes extra. And for Call of Duty, you can you can go out and buy Little Caesars Pizza and get double XP.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You sure can.
Right. Don't forget your Mountain Dew too. Don't forget your Mountain Dew on top of that.
Mountain Dew.
So it's funny that we have a lot of these games that are doing the same thing essentially, but I don't recall us talking about those every year. I don't recall those ever coming up. Why is it that it's now anti-consumer that Nintendo's doing it?
Because it's
Well, first and foremost, it's the audience, Sandstorm. Basically,
It's the audience. I see where you're going. I'll keep going. I see the vision.
excellent.
Well, you see, Sandstorm, when they get the game and they want a new shiny thing in the game, and if they have the money in their bank account, they will spend it to get it. If they don't have it, then they'll either A, save up so they can purchase it, or B, be a whiny Twitter person and complain and make zero money while doing it.
yeah, mine wasn't gonna be as nice as that, but yeah,
Again, on
that's why I had to
Sandstorm,
stop.
on Sandstorm's channel, I keep it PG.
You know, it's
Family friendly.
that I think so. At this point in time, we're continuously getting the anti-consumerism of Nintendo for every single game that we've gotten so far, right? Mario Kart, it's anti-consumer because it's $80. You know, we got the what was Donkey Kong's anti-consumerism?
It started on the Switch one, so it's a Switch
Oh
game.
yeah,
that's
the
the
Switch game for
worst one.
$70.
Oh
Yeah,
my God. That's the worst. I hate that stance. That makes no sense.
Yeah, it's really silly.
yeah. And now we've got Prime, and up until that point, Prime 4, everybody, Prime 4. And then it was, wait, hold on. We got people talking, and we got somebody who's guiding us. Oh no, that's not good. It looks like he's doing this throughout the whole game. He's ruining the whole game. He's telling us how to beat the puzzles. He's telling us how to beat all the puzzles. That's not good. And that's what's crazy is that's still the stance. And me, Cisco, I just talked to my cousin. Shout outs to Evan as well. It's like that's not even the thing. Like he shows up, yeah, sure, but like that's it. And even when he shows up, it's not even that bad. Like
I enjoyed having Miles on the team.
Yeah, actually, yeah, Miles has been cool. Like I was thinking, I've been like, yeah, he's annoying, but he's just a dorky character that's into the tech stuff. We went through a couple rooms. We did the bridge that everybody saw from the previews 2-3 weeks ago, or however long it's been. And then he was like, "Good, Samus. I bet I'll hit you up later." Now, granted, as soon as you leave that area and you go to the desert, he's like, "Oh yeah, you should go over there next." And I'm like, I was going there anyway, so that's cool.
Dog, don't tell me what to do, but I'm gonna go that way. Not because you said it, but I was gonna go that way anyway.
Right. Miles from Smash 6. Yeah, he's gonna be he's gonna be was it Resetti? Or I think it was Resetti as the trophy that will pop up as an item, and he will like start yapping and his words will cover the screen. Miles is gonna be that, like just for people like that. Nah, but jokes aside, I mean,
all
I
you gotta
can get
do is hit the forward B, press forward B, press forward B.
mash A to skip dialogue, skip the cutscene. But nah, jokes aside, though, honestly, like, I get if his little characterization is not your thing, that's fine. But he's not in the whole game. He's not yapping in your ear like you're playing Portal 2 with what's his name, or like Navi's and Zelda's, or anything like that, really. So
yeah. So
yeah,
I say all that. We're not even gonna finish this video because I can already see where he's going with the anti-consumerism mode, and then he'll turn around.
Hey, so you can just there you go.
I'm looking out for you guys. You guys deserve it.
This is Nintendo in 2025.
That's the new phase. I don't have the Peter Griffin anymore. That's crazy. I don't have the Peter Griffin anymore. Oh, wait a minute. Is he in there? No.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's all different now.
They haven't had him. Well, I don't watch Digital Foundry much anymore, but I don't think they've had what's his name on any videos lately.
For good reason. But yeah, no. With that being said,
He's probably getting them Peter Griffin comments.
Yeah.
Hey, shut up, Peter.
Sandstorm said you look like Peter Griffin.
Oh man, that's crazy. No shade to the Digital Foundry guys. I may disagree with them a lot lately, but I have no ill will to them.
Nah, but they're hilarious.
It's just jokes. It's just jokes in this game and how it should.
Yeah.
Pow, right in the kisser.
Pow, right in the kisser.
Every time he comes on now, I'm gonna say that. Pow. Yeah, that was me. Pow, right in the kisser.
Holy crap, Lois.
So, yeah, we say all that to say, you know, for those who are, you know, general consumers, shout outs to y'all. If you're looking at reviews and stuff like that, not that we're a big channel or anything like that, but definitely listen to a real gamer. Don't listen to anybody who considers themselves a journalist or a tech review. Don't listen to any of that, because and I'm not even just talking about Rich. There's other tech review places out there that talk about it. Oddly enough, shout outs to Digital Foundry, because this was one of the few times that they were like, game's good. Don't know what y'all talking about. So
You must have John on there, John Linneman, because he's usually pretty solid.
I think so. Yeah,
Okay,
actually, I think it was. Yeah.
He's usually pretty solid. So, yeah, it's retro.
yeah.
They can't. Yeah, they did it again.
Yes.
So.
So definitely give this game a chance. I know Clocked, shout out to Clocked too. He said give the game a chance. Definitely give the game a chance if you're interested in a first-person shooter that is very more puzzle heavy centric. If you like luscious environments but in tight spaces, pause. And
I wasn't
almost messed myself up on that
Yeah, as you said, I was like,
Tight
necessary.
places, pause.
I was like, yeah, okay.
This game is definitely dope. With that being said, how y'all enjoying the game so far, Cisco and Geronimo?
Actually, you go first, Cisco. I don't want
Sorry about that. Every time I look, your picture cracks me up.
just because, like, you said right and pause right there. I was like, yo, hold on. Let me pull this different tool.
My man's just gone right now. He can't keep his
There's no way every guy was Kung Fu fighting.
Yo,
Oh
them brownies
my
was
God.
nice. Those Christmas cookies he ate was crazy. Yo,
Yo, my calories behind a paywall.
he ate a Christmas
What if-
cookie called Blue Magic.
Blue magic.
He's up for Kelvin behind the back wall.
Yeah. Oh god, I got tears in my eyes. Hold on.
Oh,
Oh my god.
oh,
All right.
Oh,
I'm going back to playing.
That's crazy.
man.
All right, Metroid Prime 5D. Okay, I'll read the comments after this or whatever. All right, so yeah,
Yes, so
The game.
Metroid Prime 4.
Metroid Prime 4
yes.
Beyond the Hate. Nah, but for real. Yeah, so I think I've played. Oh, damn, I haven't really been keeping track with how long I've played. It's been maybe 2 hours. Let's say 2 hours, give or take 2 hours. I'm in the second area. Overall, I'm actually really enjoying the game. So yeah, the visuals are fantastic. I have a video on my channel showing like almost an hour of the mouse controls and kind of scanning everything for 30 minutes because I just scan everything in Metroid Prime. But yeah, visuals are fantastic. Level design is definitely a bit more linear, I would say. It kind of reminds me of like how like Metroid Fusion and Metroid Dread are in a sense of like going the main path. It's pretty guided, but you'll see other parts of each room that would require an upgrade, and they're all very obvious, familiar cues. Like you see something like a missile expansion high up in the air somewhere, and given the new psychic abilities, it'll be pretty quick to know what you'll need to get that. I've seen it's interesting though, because I'm not really sure the pacing of when you'll get the upgrades. But they're very. Some of them I'm seeing, like even the second area, I'm like, oh, you get this soon? So I don't know. Like I saw like at least 3 things, and I was like, oh wow, I wonder when I get these upgrades. But yeah. The feel of the gameplay. One thing I will say, compared to the original Metroid Prime trilogy so far, that I think 4 does better, is it's a bit quicker and snappier to shoot your power beam shots and kill multiple enemies. I think this was a good change. I think because like early on in the other Metroid Primes, especially because they start you off on more of a Prime 1 and 2 specifically. 3 is a bit different, similar to how 4 does their intro. But like you're shown different enemies and stuff like that. You probably have a charge beam starting out, but like some things may take a bit longer to kill overall, just starting out, because you don't have like super missiles or power bombs or anything like that. But everything just feels a bit snappier in this overall. They carried over from Metroid Prime Remastered, where when you press the A button or B button, whichever controller you're using, and you always fire those 3 shots first, and then you charge the beam. I think that was a good change. So you know, if you're playing with like right triggers of fire, you don't fatigue your index finger as much. It's boom, 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 boom. Because I know that'll tire some folks out for sure. But yeah, the designs, while they're linear, they're tight, and they're tightly designed, and they have multiple areas where you'll see like, oh, okay, I think I need to come back here and get this upgrade, or I think I need this ability to go to this place. The beginning part when you touch down, of course, it's like a truncated version of how the intro to Metroid Prime 3 is, where you arrive on a planet that's already Galactic Federation operated, and then you know they're just like, hey Sam, let's do this. Okay, go through here. Boom, and you see a cutscene, and then you're fighting that first boss from the Switch 2 events this year. The bosses have been pretty good so far. How many have I fought? Two so far. Two. One in that intro area and one in the first biome area. All very good. They kind of teach you some of the mechanics early on, and the psychic abilities are pretty cool. There's actually one part to leave the first area where I was like, oh, where do I go? Or not where do I go, but what do I do to activate this? And I realized, I'm not going to really spoil it, even if you're, gotten through it, or, watching this, you're just starting the game. But yeah, it's something you use with an existing power that you have, but it's in a unique aspect that only the psychic ability in this game will let you do it as. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So now I know going forward how to do that. We kind of touched on it earlier jokingly, but Miles McKenzie, the first NPC, that first intro, he's yapping. He is a yapper. And when he's walking around with you for the few rooms he's in, which is like maybe 3-4 minutes, he can be yapping. Me personally, I don't mind the character. I know the character's purpose in this type of a game. I think the game is designed. I think it's really designed not so much as for us veterans that's played at least Metroid Prime Remastered, I would say, because I'm sure there's still some people that just didn't play Metroid until this game, Metroid Prime. I think they're trying to onboard newer players. They're trying to make it to where each area, while it is dense and pretty and linear, it invites them to progress further. So there's less opportunities to potentially get lost or turned around, things like that. Now, we'll see how that goes when I get further in the game. When I get into Soul Valley, the infamous desert, where apparently ambient music is not music at all, I guess. But overall great first impression so far. Loving the new music. Oh my goodness. That secondary music. Oh, I need to find the upload for it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I think it's some of the best Metroid music we've gotten.
Got by far. Easily.
That first moment of hype when you get to the intros, the scene, and so the whole intro scene was already dope. That was
like a whole movie.
So I purposely I'm gonna interject for just a minute, not interject, but I'm gonna jump in for just a second. So yesterday, right? We had, was it yesterday? No, it was the day before because I had it the day. Just came home and I was texting her. I was like, "Hey, I literally was waiting to pop this game in when you came home. Like, I'm not trying to play this game until you get home." And she was like, "Oh, you can." Like, it was starting to get like 9 o'clock, and I'm getting like the shakes. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I need it. The tremors, the sweat.
And she's like, you can just play the game. And I had to clean up the kitchen anyway. So like right when I got done, she had gotten home, and I'm like, oh, I'm so ready. So I'm like, sit down. She sits down, pop the game in, and that first scene. I ain't gonna like super run it for you, Vito, but the first scene is crazy. Like the whole scene up until the point where we saw in the trailer, where she jumps out and they show you the little first person. That whole first scene, that whole first part before that, she was like, "My goodness, this looks like a whole movie," and I'm like, "Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It's serious." And she's like, "Oh my god."
Ooh, I didn't know that's considered spoiler stuff. I put that scene right in the YouTube short and threw that up. I better take that down.
Man, it's
It's
so
probably good.
Nah, I think
Honestly.
it's good.
I
Yeah,
think
It
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
doesn't,
the
it
trailer,
doesn't really ruin a
but-
lot. And let me say this. Let me say this first and foremost. Don't go watching this game on YouTube because it does it absolutely no justice.
Oh, man. Oh
Like,
my goodness, it sure
it-
does.
Oh no!
does it.
Even my clips
No.
just show absolutely no justice. Like it looks way better on the real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so clean. Like my shout outs to my mother-in-law because she was like, "Oh my gosh, like this how did you make it look like this? Like this is not my doing." Like, but oh, hi Jess McDowell, you want to come say hi?
Hey.
She snuck down here, but she didn't think I was gonna call her out. Yeah, come say hi. Come say hi to the people. She got her hair all blowing and glistening and everything. It is glistening. It's glistening to me. There she is. Hi.
Congrats, you two.
They said congrats.
Oh, thank you.
She is happy walking around, a happy wife.
Yeah.
The old adage, happy wife, happy life.
But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, man, man, leading into that part, and then it just captivates and it sets you off when that ship come rocking down, and then she
Right.
like pop up, and you're like, oh,
I
and,
was
the music,
pumped.
and it's so dope though because they paid attention to detail because all the music is still playing up until this point, right? Until she does that little front flip and starts to stand up, and they're all just the music and everything
The
just
title.
breaks. And then you hear the sound, yeah, and you're like, oh.
I was just like, I just sit there because yeah, that first bit I was recording for my video, and it's funny, my dad was actually watching me recording it, and like I was just like, he was just like, wow, these graphics. I'm like, right, and I just sat there and was just kind of like in awe, like watching like. And then as soon as she landed and then the pin, I just picked up the Joy-Con. I was just like, let's get it. Oh man. Oh man. That was pretty great.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal feeling. My fault, but continue on. Yeah, that is.
Oh, I could go on for a long time, but I'm gonna really keep it real short. Let me I think I might touch on what some really quick what some others said in the chat. What Ipster said. The voice change for Samus. Yeah, so she has a different voice actress, but she's not speaking she's not talking to the like Miles, the other NPC or anything
Yeah,
like
oh yeah,
that.
the Chozo, yeah.
It's just the usual grunts, or not grunts, like the little yelps she does when she gets hit or something like
Yeah,
that. I haven't gotten the game over, so I don't know if she does that blood curdling scream like
Oh,
in
that-
Prime 2.
yeah.
I haven't heard that yet. I'm probably gonna see how that. I'm out of curiosity later, but you know,
I'm gonna say, Eb, I don't know why, but I mean, we don't know, honestly.
yeah.
It could be a situation where she was just busy, you know?
Yeah, that's honestly that's typically what it comes down to a lot of the time. It's just scheduling, and I mean, again, well, this version of the game took at least six and a half years to make. So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So I don't follow a lot of the voice actors or voice actresses scheduling, but I wouldn't be surprised something like that. But me personally, it sounds very similar. I don't really think it changes much unless you're really, just in general, anyone's really sensitive on voice actors in games like this or anything. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, the music is hummable as well.
Cannibal said, sorry, real quick. He also said, my son felt a little lost in Prime HD when he played it for the first time last month. In Prime 4, he said it felt better to progress through. And yeah, that's kind of what Geronimo was saying is like, yeah, it's a little more straightforward than the other Prime games, which, I mean, could be good and could be bad.
I have to see as the game goes on if it gets a bit more varied. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not against linearity in games as long as it's not just linear, just straight being like just straight line just for the sake of it. If there's like other parts of the room intentional that like, oh yeah, it's like organically you need to come back here to get this upgrade, which I have seen a handful of times already. Or
Yeah.
if it's excuse me, or if it's just like it's too linear and it's just uninteresting. Now, I guess he's someone coming from like, you know, I feel like if you're only played Prime Remastered and you fell in love with like Talon 4 or Talon Overworld straight up, or like even that, like the first time you go through the Chozo Ruin and you come to this, yeah, maybe you'll be like, okay, this is kind of a little more linear for my taste, but personally, I think it's kind of the introductory area. Fury Green is definitely is the first main introductory area, and I feel like the second area, while it is kind of linear in where the objective you need to do, I already see more variation with like the rooms, the scans. It fills up the lore of this. You feel like you're just in a desolate alien homeworld. It's not just like, oh, Talon 4 is not far from Brinstar. It's not like that. I'm sorry, not far from Zebes or anything like that. So it's very. I get to see every station of Beard Girl. Twitch comment. That's funny. But yeah, overall, first impression still to conclude. I'm greatly enjoying it so far. Miles is not an issue for me personally. Your mileage may vary on that. No, he does not take up the vast majority of the playtime. He's not like in your ear, like as soon as you go to a door, hey Samus, press it open. He's not doing that.
Hey, listen.
He's not doing the Navi Ocarina of Time. Hey, listen, in 97, 98, we're not getting that either. He only popped up twice. One, when I was walking towards the new area, and two, mentioning, hey, you need to power this on, you may need to go here. And it's like, okay, that doesn't bother me really. I was still like oohing and eyeing about the environment and scanning stuff, which scanning does just cut them off. So there you go. If you want a fun little Easter egg thing, I highly suggest you scan Miles, and you, like when the first time you encounter him, when he's on the little floating thing, just fire your weapon at him. See what happens.
That's what I did. That's the first thing I did. And you want to scan him because that contributes to your playthrough percentage.
Yeah.
Scan percentage. No, I'm trying to get in contact with him, and I can't. It's just I'm at the I forgot what the place is called, but there's lightning, so it's just static. And I'm I actually kind of need to get in contact with him because there's moments where I'm getting lost.
Oh really? Oh wow. Well, I did the first part of that area that you're at, Cisco, I believe.
I looked it up because I was like, I'm so confused what I'm supposed to do. I'm done with the area. I'm supposed to leave. I looked it up.
Oh, okay. Oh, that happened to me in the Fury Green. I was like, what do I do next? And then I was just trying all my abilities, and I was like, wait a minute. And I went to the menu and read my the stuff about my weaponry or whatever, and I was like, oh, interesting. I must have skipped it when I, like, hey, you unlock this. Things you can do.
Yeah, no, yeah, so I guess I'm done with that. I got the bike, I got the new suit, I got a couple more power-ups, and now I'm out of there. And I'm gonna check out this desert that everyone's so upset about.
Yeah, I'll probably get, I might actually get there by the night, actually, because I'm definitely gonna hop on the game again after we're done.
Just a heads up, just remember, it is a desert.
Oh, the horror! Oh, the horror.
I think I'll be okay.
In a desert, there is not a whole lot of things, but it's a desert, so,
Real quick, speaking of deserts and, like, motorcycles, and I just thought about this, it's kind of funny. Do you remember in did you all get the DLC for Breath of the Wild originally? Where you get the final dungeon, and you get the Master Cycle Zero.
Yeah.
Did you all try and go to Gerudo Desert and try to summon that motorcycle? Because you cannot summon the Master Cycle Zero out there. You cannot summon it there, I don't believe. So it's funny in this game, a desert in the middle, and you're purposely supposed to ride over everything with a motorcycle. And the game structure is kind of a class pre-Breath of the Wild Zelda structure.
Yeah.
I just thought that was kind of ironic.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting. Indeed.
So I would say overall, having a whole lot of fun with this. One thing that I kind of kind of wish that I had now that I, have this game on my hand is like actual surround sound. I'm very curious to know how that would sound in a surround sound setting, first person. I tried to, well, I wouldn't say I tried to. I hit up, shout outs to Terminator Juice. I said that before, but shout outs to Juice. He has a whole movie theater in his basement. And so, like real movie theater, not like my man's professional. Like when we get a house, yes, I need one of those.
Nice.
But with that being said, I was curious to see if he was going to play that game in the theater, just so he could, actually hear the sounds. He's really in tune with like all of that, and I'm really curious to know if like the surround sound for that game and just the ambient sounds behind you and like all of like I want to know, because I think that sound design is like really important, and Metroid like does it. Like Metroid gives you that atmosphere both in a visual sense, but like really also in a sound performance, right? So I'm really interested to know because the sound design, from what I hear so far, is actually really good.
Yes.
The music in that first area, can't think of the name. It's like, you know what I mean? Like you walk in and you're like, feels like I'm on top of a bunch of trees. Like, so yeah, it's been a whole lot of fun. Let me get to a couple of these comments real quick.
Oh yeah.
We're behind a little bit. Ib said part of the feeling, the more linear and hand-holy feel is purely down to the sales it gets. People find it too different and think it's a first-person shooter. They're actively trying to make it more welcoming for newbies. So we had this conversation. Me and Gus actually have a lot of conversations. Just so you guys know, we have a lot of conversations. But
Word.
we had this conversation about Prime 4, and I think I talked about this last week, maybe. But we had this conversation about Prime 4, and I was telling her about the journalists and how they were actively comparing this game to a bunch of different games, like that weren't this game. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it does this well, but it doesn't do it as well as this game. Oh, it does this, but it doesn't do as well as this game and this. And it's like, but none of the games that they were comparing it to were games of its own franchise, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, how are you actively, but like by the end of the journalism piece is like, but I'm having a great time. This is a great game. But like, how are you giving anybody any real incentive to pick up the game if everything you're saying is not as good as some other game? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And so, she was like, well, like, how can you like give somebody an idea of what the game is like unless you compare it to other games? So I was like, okay, that's fair. But there's other games in the franchise, for one. And a lot of people pretend like they like all the other games. But if you actually look at the Prime series, Prime 1 actually is the highest scored, and they go down from there. But 2, and I think this is more important, is that this game is like 20 years out, right? 20 years out from the previous Prime game?
Yeah, just about. Yeah, so it's been multiple generations, multiple changes and advancements, and methodologies on game design has changed.
So you're talking about 20 years, and there's grown folks now. Like people who weren't born are literally like about to be fully grown in 1 year, 21, the age of 21. And they may have never played a Prime game in their lives.
Yeah.
And then you want to jump them in, or anybody less. I wouldn't even say the 20-year-olds, because they probably are very competent with playing those kind of games. But you're trying to get the newer gamers, as well as us, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
You can't make a Prime 4 like as we just seen. Shout outs to Cannibal. You can't make a Prime 4 game just like Prime 1. Prime 1 was rigged with you got to go all the way this way. All right, remember that thing that you got? You saw that red doorway back there?
Oh yeah, that
Gotta go all the way back.
Phazon Mines, man, the infamous mines. You gotta go through there twice.
Even with fast travel, that makes a tedious game. Like, I don't like going back to anything that I've been to and felt like I thoroughly searched besides that one door that's over there that you won't let me go through. Like, that becomes super duper tedious. So you have to find a spot for everybody, not just for us. And just go ahead.
Oh, sorry. To add to what you're saying, also like the current way of Metroid is not working because you got these people that are claiming, oh, Metroid has to be this way. Well, we can see the sales; they're public. No one's buying the game. So what's going on here? Because everyone's saying, oh, Metroid Prime 4 is not like Prime 1. Hey, that's funny because Remaster came out and only hit like 1 million sales. Right. What happened there? What happened?
Right.
And I've seen a lot of newcomers kind of join up when Remaster happened. I've seen a lot of opinions from newcomers saying I didn't like this. And they like Dread more. And I've seen that take a lot. Where I remember when Dread was announced, the amount of hate it got because it was like, how could they do this? How can Nintendo go backwards? They made a 2D game. Why don't we get the 3D game that plays in high definition? Blah blah blah. I'm like, you wouldn't like that. I gotta find the clip. I called that out before any of those games came out. I said they're gonna hate Prime. Watch when Prime comes out, they're gonna hate it. And sure enough, Prime Remaster came out. I saw a lot of people being like, I don't like this. I thought Prime was gonna be way better. And then the sales come out, it's low. And so Prime 4 is coming out, and now I'm seeing all this, oh, it's not Prime 1. Oh, hold on. You didn't play Prime 1. You can see in the sales who not people aren't buying it. So Metroid needs to evolve and grow because it needs to reach new audiences because the current one's not working, as we can see with their remaster.
Yeah.
Spitting. Yep, you're right. Absolutely.
I hate saying that as a big Metroid fan, but it's true.
It is.
Well, I mean, I'm a Metroid fan as well. I actually became more of a fan with the Prime games because I don't think I've said this on here at all, just in general. But the first Metroid game I did try was the original Metroid Prime. I rented it back in like 2002 for the GameCube, and while I did enjoy, the environments and the ambiance and this and the other, Samus' suit looked great. I was lost after going through the first. Like, it took me a while to get my bearings to understand where certain doors lead to certain places. And eventually, I think the farthest I got was after beating the first boss in the Chozo Ruins Flagra. I stumbled into Magmore Caverns, but then was just like, where do I go next? And then fast forward to the Wii releases when they gave them all motion controllers, like Prime 3. That's when I went through the whole trilogy and was like, I was older, I was a bit more patient with certain things, and I was like, it clicked. I was like, oh, I get how these games go now. And I think Prime 2 might be an unpopular opinion, but I think Prime 2 does handle the early parts better than Prime 1 does as well. I think it fixes that initial like kind of where do I go in Talon Overworld issue before you can solve it and get used to everything. So yeah, like, love the trilogy, but I understand that they are more or less kind of products of their time as far as the pacing, back and forth, the backtracking, this and the other. Some more egregious parts than others in each game. So I do want the Prime series to grow, and I mean Nintendo cares because they could have easily been like in 2019, hey y'all, this ain't working, peace out. We'll see y'all in 2 years for Metroid 5, aka Metroid Dread, whatever. And then that's done for 3D Metroid. They let Retro, I believe it was they let Retro get back to breaking this new one, and so far so good. If they had to streamline X amount of things to bring in more people to where I don't know if they do a Metroid Prime 5. I don't even know if that's gonna be a thing. I have to get to the credits first to see if it's sequel bait or not.
Right.
Then that can be the next discussion. What's next for Metroid Prime after this game? But yeah.
To be honest with you,
it is what it is.
I'm cool with the Prime series. But after the events of Dread, I'm like, man, I want to know what happens after this.
That's true.
Yeah, same. They
It was
really
so-
did a great job with Dread.
Yeah, I need to see Metroid
Yeah.
6. Ugh.
Man, like I need to know, like, what happens, cause like, don't have her backtrack at this point. Like I don't want to give anything away, but she's really locked in at this point. You know what I mean? Like you locked in on a different level. You a different type of Samus. Like you locked in. I need to see where this goes from this point. But yeah, I mean, you know, like if there was a Prime 5, you know, that's cool. But like at this point, not to say that I don't care about the first person shooter of Metroid, which I think is, you know, like it works for Metroid, for Nintendo to have their own first person shooter. I think in that spot, Metroid is a good fit for that. But I just think that there's so much more possibility that they can do with that. But it's like Prime is, because the Prime series takes place like in between
1 and 2.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's like,
so- yeah.
so like regardless of how far Prime goes, unless they're like, I don't know, they can't call it Prime at that point.
But I see what you're like. I do think
Yeah.
we need so the way they categorize it is that it's the 2D games, which are the mainline games, and then the Prime games, which are the first person shooter. But I feel like we need a third category. I feel like we need to go into I don't know, like for me personally, I really like the beginning of Metroid Prime 4, where you're alongside the Federation, fighting alongside them.
Yeah.
I think that's like the coolest feeling, how you have all these soldiers like fighting alongside you and cheering you
That
on.
gives me
Samus is
Halo
here!
vibes.
Yeah, Samus is here! Like
It gives me
it's
Halo
such-
vibes. I like
yeah,
that.
like oh yeah, that's that right there. Like I
Yeah.
feel like I would kind of, you know, I know the whole point of Metroid is for it to be like a Metroidvania style game, but to
Right.
be honest, I'm also kind of ready to see Samus evolve into like a Halo game, like just kind of go straight up. I mean, they can have elements of a Metroidvania, but I think it would be
Yeah.
kind of cool to kind of evolve. And that's not to say to
Exactly.
erase Prime or the 2D games, but just to branch out and try something new. Samus, I feel like Metroid has such potential, and it's not tapped
Uh-huh.
into, as we
Yeah.
talked about it with F-Zero and Star Fox last week.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's just so much to be done with Metroid, and I'm seeing the potential with Metroid Prime 4. I feel like it's
Mhm.
almost getting held back to appeal for the old fans that are not happy. Anyways, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. I've seen all sorts of not really on Twitter, because not just Twitter, but like on some forums I go on. Yeah, I've seen a mixture of reactions to the direction they took Metroid Prime 4. Some positive, some are like, this is cool, I wish it did XYZ different. Some are just like, I reject this, and it's like,
Yeah, it's like
It-
extreme.
can't please everyone. Yeah, this is the internet, you know.
Mhm.
But you know, I'm eager to. keep
Yeah,
listening. I really want to see what this desert is about. Like, I want to see the whole scope of it. I want to see what Retro's trying to do with it. Is it just like Hyrule Field, but in Metroid Prime form? Is it literally just that? Is there any little areas to discover, or is it just you're on the sand? Like, is there like, you know, like secret caves or something like that?
Mhm.
Yeah, I just want to see what their whole thought process is about it, because that seems to be, you know, the one thing where people are like, yeah, I love the game too, but that's the weakest part, and I'm like, okay, let's see how weak it is.
Yeah.
Agreed, J Biggs. I think there's some aspects that they can, you know, that they can
Yeah.
kind of learn from other companies that would make dope games. Like, for example, we saw this whole beginning scene. I think would absolutely be dope if there was a Starfighter version of this game. Like watching Samus like fly through, and like I'm like, yo, I hope, and I already know we don't get the ship, but I'm like, man, I hope we get the ship, because like
That would
that,
be cool. Yeah.
everything that she was doing in that piece, I was like, yo, this would be so dope as a flying simulator type game. But then all the way getting to the ground piece and like watching that piece, and I agree with Cisco, is like you can easily come up with a side story. Like it's weird to me, and I'm not gonna say like, because I know Halo kind of did this, but like it's weird to me that Samus is the only one with this who rightfully should be. Don't get me wrong, rightfully should be. But I don't see any world, including our own, where somebody has a singular suit that is so much better than everybody's suit, and that a military unit does not try and come up with a replica of that suit for other elite soldiers. And so you have like, and the reason why I'm saying this is like, you can easily have a game that is bigger, that is a little less like puzzly, if you would, and make it so that you're like in a quote unquote elite suit versus the regular Federation suit. You know, you get the boosters and all that. Obviously, you can't do the morph ball or anything like that. They haven't figured that out. But you have something that has like maybe two or three different guns. I'm not necessarily a beam cannon, but they just come with like the regular gun. You know what I'm saying? Like
to add on what you're saying. No, actually, that the Federation, like a game. So Federation Force on the 3DS, it's hilarious because I was so mad when they announced that, but it's actually exactly what I wanted. I want a Federation Force like aliens game where you're going in shooting these aliens and stuff. And Federation Force did that. It had the chibi style. It was on a 3DS. It was limited. It would be really sick if they did a HD switch to multiplayer where you can deck out your Federation Force trooper and have different weapons. We saw in Metroid Prime 4 when you scanned them, they had grenade launchers. And Metroid Other M, they fought alongside Samus, and they had similar power-ups. So they had the ice beams, like their guns would shoot ice, and that's how they were fighting back against some of the aliens or like some of the Metroids. Yeah. So they have some of the tech, but they just don't have the Chozo technology to like be that advanced. But they were able to, in some ways, kind of keep up with Samus. So if we could really expand on that, that'd be really cool. Like I think now on a Switch 2 would be the platform to really expand on the Federation. And Nintendo's shown interest.
Game chat as well.
Game chat. I mean, I feel like there's a sitting like gold mine, and it's not even just the troopers. It's not even just the Federation Force. It's also in Metroid Prime 3 and Hunters. We have other hunters and other bounty hunters.
Right.
And
Rundus.
It's like I don't know if there's other hunters in Prime 4. I think it might be just Psylocke, but I'm holding just a little spot in my head, like, am I going to see Trace pop up? Am I going to see? I forgot some of the other ones. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I forgot some of the other names.
Yeah,
but they, are they going to be popping up? Because Psylocke apparently survived the end of Hunters, and I'm like, well, the other ones survive, and also there's like for example, I said Trace. Trace was like a species. It wasn't just like a single character. Or I don't know if I misinterpreted that, but even in the cutscene in the game, like there's a bunch of traces. It's like a race. It's like a hive mind race. So I'm like, can I see Trace come back up? I don't know. Like they have characters, but will they, use them or give us some more hunters? But they last long. Do you guys play Prime 3? The hunters in Prime 3 were really cool.
They were really cool.
I was thinking of Rundus. Awesome. That's who I was like, I know there's somebody with an R, Rundus.
Yeah,
they had some kind of like pirate. I love the pirate like robot guy.
Yeah,
I thought that guy was cool. I hated that they were all dying throughout the game. I was like, no.
Yeah, they're like, we got the gang together, and all of a sudden, nope, it's Metroid game. Trash and strike. Get all your upgrades and.
Nobody survives a Metroid game.
Phazon. Yeah, Phazon's.
Phazon.
Yeah, and what was that the other one that could like mimic other people?
The girl. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, I used to remember
that boss fight was so awesome. I don't know if we all
that fight was amazing.
That's
why I saved it for last.
Screams and reaches the hand out as she mimics Samus. It's like,
yeah,
so cool. She's like glitching out because you killed her. Like,
had some really cool like bosses and little experiences in it, man. I do hope that they bring that and 2 over in some capacity.
Yeah,
someday.
I think just like we were mentioning with Star Fox and F-Zero and all those other characters, I joked around with Ice Climbers, but we need a Kid Icarus Uprising level of like revival for some of these IPs, and I think Metroid also sits on like a very big bunch of potential that's not tapped into. And I think
Yeah.
Metroid Prime 4 is showing that there's just no audience. That a hardcore audience, or I shouldn't even say the hardcore audience. I should say like the fake gamers are hating on Metroid Prime, and then you got the new fans that don't like the Prime games. I feel like, again, not to do away with Prime, but I do think we should kind of, try different territories. I mean, we just did it with Donkey Kong. We had Donkey Kong Bonanza come up and not be the typical Retro Studios 2D side scrollers, and it worked. So I think we need to see that with Metroid.
Yeah, I think I haven't played a lot of the side games, honestly. Federation Force did kind of look intriguing to me because especially back in like that mid 2010s or whatever, it felt like the wrong game at the wrong time. Because the one just before that was Metro Other M, and that on paper should have been a slam dunk because it's Team Ninja doing it. It's a full 3D, like even her movements and stuff kind of was reminiscent of like Rio and the Ninja Gaiden games, to me at least, how she moved about the environment and stuff. So it's cool to see that interpretation, and I think a third-person 3D Metroid is a good idea, and I think some other team another team, either whoever or Retro wants to make Prime 5 third person. They probably shouldn't do that. It'll alien even more people. But but yeah, someone somewhere should get a crack at doing another 3D type of Metroid, and just just nail the characterization and plot beats that aligns with the rest of the series, and that should be good to go. I mean, I know everyone was kind of on the hate train back then with Sakamoto. That was his idea of Other M, but he redeemed himself with Dread. So we're back on. Yeah, we're back on track. But yeah, Federation Force. That game always to me seemed like how Halo 3 ODST came out. If y'all remember that, where it was like a side smaller game where you.
That's why I was like, ooh, I don't want to step on any toes, but like it kind of that's like kind of what it should kind of be like.
Yeah, like that's kind of what I thought. Like using having the Federation soldiers be playable characters and kind of co-op focused. I mean, yeah, I think just being smart with how they fight the enemies. I don't think it should be a bad idea to kind of go about that. I just think like Cisco said, it was on 3DS. The chibi art direction, I think they I didn't hate that look, but I definitely was like, if you want to make it appeal to kind of like that pseudo-realistic look of Prime, I think you should get something that's more in the middle of that, not just full big blocky chibi style look or whatever. So like on the concept, its intentions were good, but I mean, I never played that. Maybe I should find a cheap copy or other means and play Federation Force.
I think I got mine from Five Below.
Oh, you did? Oh,
you could buy some.
I love you having those random you just have to be in the right one at the right time.
Yeah.
I still have my 3DS. I have a few games still, but yeah. Metroid Prime, or at least 3D Metroid in a sense, it needs more growth. We know where 2D Metroid can go after Dread, and Samus was busted at the end of that. Broken. He was just very broken. So I'm curious. There definitely needs to be more done, and I want to continue through Prime 4 and see what they did here, and see if it could be something that is a good direction, and maybe expand on other parts. But I hate that chibi style, so that was a total turn off. Yeah, exactly. Chibi does not work for everyone. I know it's a decade past that. There's more accepting things, but especially with younger gamers getting older, it's not gonna work for everyone. But
yeah. So we say that to say, Nintendo, please preserve Metroid, even if the sales don't go as good as you think they do. Please. Please. It's not our fault. It's their fault. J Big said, I hated the Chico style, so that was a total turn off for me. What up, J2? Appreciate you coming through. He said third person Metroid. That's not Other M is long overdue. I mean, honestly, yeah, third person 3D game. Yeah. He said, I do think Retro is more than capable to make a 3D, but I could see another studio could handle it like Next Level Games, maybe. That's true. Tribute said, I don't know why I never played other M, but at one point I was more focused on the 360 at that point. Yeah,
I
I
had a-
think
yeah, I
I
was
think a
like
lot of
that
people
too.
ran
at
through
one
that.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was definitely, as they say, like Wii 60, like I had the Wii and 360 back then. But there was a time where I was playing more 360 games than Wii
Hmm.
stuff. Really, in
Yeah.
that back half of the Wii's life, it was just the droughts were a
Yeah.
bit
It
long in
wasn't.
the tooth. It took a
Yeah.
minute for Skyward Sword.
Yeah. And then when I got to Skyward Sword, like I was just like, I don't want to play these controls.
I got used to, honestly, I got messed up on the tutorial. We were flying on the Loft Wing,
Hmm.
and one of my college friends, he'll still crack jokes about this to this day. Cause he like we're roommates. He's like literally watching me struggle. Cause I'm like, how do you fly the Loft Wing? So I'm holding the Wii remote like that. I'm like, how do you fly? And it's like, and my friend was like, wait. He was like, let me see the Wii remote. I was like, okay. And he just did that motion, like up and down, holding the Wii
Yeah.
remote. And I was just like, oh, it's that simple, and it just clicked. Um, yeah, it definitely was a learning curve, and that
Yeah.
HD one on Switch was necessary for sure.
Yeah.
Uh,
Absolutely.
yeah, but
So
yeah,
I'd say all that to say, yeah, we have a lot of hope for Samus, and hopefully she continues to return. Retro is a great studio, one of Nintendo's top tier studios, in my opinion. Them and Monolith. Um, so, uh, I mean, all of them are top tier, so it's really hard to put one above the other in certain aspects. But yeah, we hope that they stay around for quite a while, and hopefully Metroid either stays in their hands or moves over to somebody just as capable if they end up getting a new studio like that. So I think other than that, that's all we have. Do we have anything else, guys? Anything else we want to shuffle and talk about?
I got nothing personally.
Oh,
Trying to
oh man! So I told Vito that we were going to talk about something else, and it never got talked about. And the reason why I was going to talk about it here, I also know it's more so entertainment side, but it's still kind of a big subject. Is that Netflix bought WB?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that is the talk of the town,
And
man.
that was actually a big conversation. Do we want to talk about that now, or we want to save
We
it for next?
could. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we could talk about it.
Okay. So yeah, so Netflix bought WB, and I mean, obviously they didn't get everything, right? They didn't get Cartoon Network and some of the other stuff.
Yeah, Toonami is
Um,
safe. Adult Swim is safe for now.
yeah, but they do have Harry Potter though, right?
I, th- yeah, I believe they have everything that is like original on HBO Max,
Mm-hmm.
in addition to like random stuff like The Sopranos and stuff like that.
Man, that's gonna
Um,
be scary.
they got, yeah. As far as big IP, I know they have Game of Thrones, which okay. Um, they have all of DC now, I believe, as far as
Mm-hmm.
like DCU, for like James Gunn, the movie, the live action movies, the animated stuff, which is usually top tier. DC animated top tier. Um, and of course, Warner Brothers Game Studios.
Yeah, that's another. So
Ooh.
that's a big thing, obviously, from the gaming side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does
Yeah.
that mean they also get the Lord of the Rings stuff? Um,
I don't. I don't know. That I'm
Lord
not
of the
sure
Rings is
about.
crazy.
yeah, that's why I'm like, man, do they get the
They have a
Lord of the
show
Rings
right
stuff
now, and I
too?
think is the show on HBO. Was
It's
it
on
Rings of
Prime.
Power? Okay, that's on Prime. That's right. Prime is like the neutral ground. Like
Yeah,
everyone just puts stuff on Prime. Okay. Um. Let me see.
I'm trying
I,
to see all the big things that they've gotten a hold of.
the Tolkien estate. Oh man. Um. This
Let's
is
see,
old. Who owns it?
Netflix got their like actual statement from Netflix. Okay, here we go. Los Angeles Times. What all major Warner Brothers properties set to go to Netflix? That makes me wonder what's going to happen to the Harry Potter series when they do
Yeah.
the.
They're working on a new. They're working on like a show that's like retelling the original books too.
Yeah, but now that Netflix owns it, do you think they're going to do that? Because I kind of get the same feeling of remember when we were just starting to get all the Star Wars 3D movies? That was
Oh
going to
yeah.
be a banger. I don't care what anybody says. They were going to give the first six movies a 3D update, and Phantom Menace was absolutely stunning as a 3D movie. I was so excited to watch
Hmm.
Pod Race in 3D. Blown
Mhm.
away,
Oh yeah.
blown away.
That's
Yeah.
right. I forgot about that. Wow.
And then I was like, yo, I cannot wait for to watch Yoda battle in 3D. Stop. Can't wait for Hoth in 3D. Stop. Can't wait
Mhm.
for Endor in 3D. The Endor battle in 3D. I can't. No. What I was really waiting for was the scene when they were on the speeder bikes in the forest of Endor.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that would have been
Oh
pretty
my
cool.
goodness.
That would have been pretty cool.
Oh my goodness. And after the first one, they were like, yeah, we're being owned by Disney now, and we're not doing any more 3D movies. And it was like my broken heart. My
Oh,
heart is so broken. My broken heart. So I don't, I say all that to say, like, does that mean that same thing could possibly happen to Netflix? Because it seems the first thing that comes up here is Harry Potter. That also includes Fantastic Beasts. It's really the Wizarding World.
Yeah.
Um, and so that's like obviously that's the biggest one by a fair margin
mhm.
um, for them to acquire. They don't even have to do anything; they can just sit and collect, right?
Mhm.
Um, it says Lord of the Rings is part of that. The fact that you got Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings under the same hood, under the same helm, like, and knowing Netflix, they're very good at bringing stuff back to people's attention. Um, It looks like they have the DC universe, so Batman, Superman, Wonder Man, Wonder Woman, Suicide Squad, all of that. They got DC. That's crazy.
You
They've
could have
got
a
Dune
lot.
as well. Um, so they own Dune. Um,
Oh yeah, Dune. Yep.
some slightly lesser names, but these are still kind of crazy because we're old enough to remember all these. They have the Wizard of Oz. Um, They have Casablanca, Gone with the Wind, Citizen Kane, Mad Max, the It series,
Oh
The
yeah. Oh yeah.
Matrix, Battle
Oh, it feels like a
Runner,
monopoly. That's
Oh yeah. The
crazy.
Blade
Matrix.
Runner, or Blade
I
Runner,
mean,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
The Minecraft movie, the Lego movie, Barbie, The Shining, The Conjuring,
Shining.
and Godzilla.
Oh yeah, Godzilla. Yeah, for the American ones.
Yes, they also
Uh.
have, and that's the
Wow.
movie side. So here's the TV side, because I got to mention the TV side too. They have Game of Thrones, obviously.
Mhm.
They have The Bachelor and all of its spinoffs. Um, and they caught a little they so Cartoon Network got away, but not without a little snip snip. They got Looney Tunes and Hanna Barbera. So
Mm, we'll see what that looks like, I guess.
yeah, they own Friends and The Sopranos, like you said. Let's see, Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm only trying to pick out some of the big. Oh no, they own Abbott Elementary. My lord.
Honestly, though, like even with this massive shift of like IPs and stuff like that, like with these big acquisitions, it's not like starting January 1st next year, the HBO Max is gone and like everything is suddenly on Netflix or something like that. It's gonna be a process. At least they follow due diligence.
Oh
There's
yeah,
gonna be a process, so it's gonna take some months before I think we start seeing that. It might not even be to like fall next year, maybe
yeah. Oh
we
yeah,
start
it's gonna
seeing
be
a
a
true
while before
transition.
they. Yeah, because that's just a lot of acquisitions in the first place.
Hmm.
Um, I think the first ones that you'll start to see is probably the Harry Potter stuff or the Lord of the Rings stuff, like the original stuff. And I
Mm.
don't even if they give you the Harry Potter stuff, they're not gonna give you all of them. You may get like one, two, and three, or maybe even one and two for the time being. That I realistically don't see one through because there's eight movies, right? I don't
Hmm.
see one through eight being on Netflix all at one time. I don't. I don't.
Mm,
There's too much money to be made for them to put them all on the same. If anything is telling, and we're talking about Stranger Things, like Stranger Things, the first part came out on Thanksgiving. You don't get the second part of Stranger Things until Christmas. Like both of those times are times where people intentionally sit down and watch some TV along with their gift times, right? So
mhm.
like that's money to be made. Like they're not gonna miss out on that. And they've kind of been smart about like how can we get these people to pay an extra dollar, like an extra few dollars here and there. We'll just play a little bit of this and not that. So yeah. And acquiring all of those studios, or not those studios, but those franchises.
Mhm.
I agree with you. I don't think we'll see them for a while, but I think they will slither in some stuff. Don't
Yeah.
expect a new Scooby Doo uh, show and some
Velma
years.
season
Yeah.
3. No one asked for it. Oh man. Yeah, I am I guess some other aspects as well of just the IP, migration or whatever.
hmm
Cuz Warner Brothers like they still have movies coming out in theaters and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious of cuz Netflix is not a theater type service. They're like we want you behind on your couch in front of your big old TV you bought paying however much the 4K is now, 20 some dollars or whatever.
Yep.
So it makes me wonder if they're gonna like still allow a handful of these upcoming movies or whatever. Like there's a new Matrix movie being developed. There's always a Godzilla versus King Kong or whatever being developed, stuff like that. Um, will they let those be in the theaters and then just have their usual, I don't know, 4 week runtime and then immediately hop on the streaming service, or will they just skip it and just say, hey, we want you all here already,
hmm
watch it from your home or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm kind of wondering how they're gonna handle that because there's still I mean, I'm not like I'm not gonna like fake the funk and say I'm like a big film buff type person. Like I gotta have I gotta go see the 70 millimeter screen or whatever. I'm not into that. I've seen it once and it looks good, but I'm not like
Yeah.
So there's people that value that cinema experience still to this day. Um, I don't know if they're gonna accelerate the demise of it or not with this.
Yeah.
So it's
I'm
interesting.
I'm kind of curious too because they own the rights, like specifically for Harry Potter, because that's the one I'm closest to.
Yeah.
What does that mean for another Hogwarts Legacy? Because I was really hoping
That's true.
that whatever studio they had working on that one, I can't remember the name of the studio. I was
Avalanche. Or
Avalanche.
I think they call themselves Portkey Games. Is like
Yeah,
the
Portkey
team.
Games now. Yeah, because
Yeah, the team.
they've been moved to specifically work on Harry Potter games.
Hmm.
Um, I'm really hoping that they would work on another legacy because like they did good. They did really good with the original, and I wanted to see what they learned from that. Like what kind of feedback were they taking from the feedback that we gave them from the original legacy,
Hmm.
And so now, does that mean we won't get a two? Because man, my soul again.
So I honestly think, well, if Netflix does not have a good track record with studios, they kind of close stuff down.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to be hopeful. I think for that team specifically, I think that team is safe. Um, Rocksteady. Uh, mm, I think they're kind of in a Bioware situation where it's like their last game flippity flopped.
Yeah.
You need the next one to be a banger in this super competitive, big budget gaming age. And if it ain't, then you're getting the axe. You're gonna start seeing them posts from like, what's his name? Jason Schreier
Yep.
being like, well, Rocksteady cut 300 employees due to poor sales in 1 week or something insane like that. Yeah, who knows? Who else they? There's NetherRealm with Mortal Kombat.
Another round.
I guess
That's
they're
right.
safe.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat 1 seemed to not really hit like that in the long run. I think folks was like, yo, this story is time travel again after the first week or first month, and then they never talked
Mhm.
about it again. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're working on Injustice 3 or something like that.
Injustice.
Need a new
Oh,
DC
God.
game that's not buns. Like we did
Yeah.
there's like a new Marvel game every few months. So
Yeah.
or it feels like it every half year or something like that. So
And I
but-
think
yeah.
DC Universe Online was still like making money, or well, WB was still making money off of DC Universe Online. But that company, that developing group, isn't with WB anymore. I think they're with some. I just looked this up too. They're with some another firm, one of those investment firms, like all
Embracer or
these,
something like that.
yeah, kind of like that.
Actually, I'm curious.
But
Like
even-
you mentioned, I'm gonna look it up.
But an even smaller group than that. I've never heard of this group before ever. So it's just, yeah. And I think just for the fact that it's DC, that they get a couple of dollars off of it. I don't think they're going to let that game go anytime soon, but that was like another game that I wish they would have had as a DC Online too. But yeah.
That game seemed to. Yeah, this game seems to keep going.
Yeah.
They did get a random Switch port back in the day too.
Yep. It still gets like seasons and all of that, but like talking to my buddy, shout outs to Ever. He said like he's like it's just not the same, dude. He's like there's some things that like I would go back in and that's what, but like even then he was like a heavy DC Online player, and he just told me, he's like, man, it's kind of surprising me. I haven't even played in like almost a month, dude. I'm like, God, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, so yeah. I say all that to say, please, Netflix, do not mess this up. Do not mess this up for all of us. Like all we want is for you to do right by all of these, not just Harry Potter, but like all of these franchises, both in a movie sense and in a video game sense. Because you have some great franchises on hand. If you're gonna make another Matrix, I mean, honestly, I don't think there should be another Matrix. But if you're gonna make another Matrix,
I'm a diehard Matrix fan. I don't care. I love the world. That's me. That first movie is one of my favorite movies. The fourth one was not really hidden, but I still enjoyed it.
That's what I'm saying. Don't do it like the fourth one.
There is a fifth one being made by some other director, but I don't know the stats of it.
Okay. Well,
There is a
don't
new
do
one.
it. Side note for the people who didn't
Just make
know.
it for me. Just email it to me. Just Dropbox it to me, and then that's it. No one else can have it. No, I'm kidding. No, but I understand.
Side note for the people who didn't know, The Matrix is what happens with Terminator. Terminator is actually the prequel to The Matrix. If y'all didn't know.
God.
Yeah. It's true. It's true.
No,
Actually,
no, it is not, bro. No, it's not.
It is. Both The Matrix and the Terminator are made by the same lady, and she.
Oh, you're talking about the synopsis. Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
You're right then. Okay, I thought you were talking about like the same universe. I was been like,
No.
But that is true though, and that is a crazy story.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great story.
So yeah. Other than that, I think we're gonna get up out of here. I had us on silent for quite a while, so let's bring in the exiting music. There we go. All right. Before we get up out of here, we want to thank everybody who came through. Greatly appreciate you guys. Poison, thank you for coming through. Jay Biggs, Squared, Ibs, Cannibal, thank you for coming through. Know you're new to the channel. Hit the subscribe button. As well as everybody else on the channel, including Trey Vito. He had to leave a little bit early. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on him as well. We do this every Saturday at 7 o'clock. You'll hear my spiel in a minute. Polar Nights, thank you coming through on the Twitch side. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on that side. We do check out that side as well. And everybody who's on Instagram, thank you for coming through and rocking with us. I know there wasn't any comments on the Instagram side, but I know you guys really like to listen to the words that I have to say. Yes, Sandstorm is as authentic as he is in real life as he is on his podcast. Same exact person. Thank you, Exodia. I saw you. Appreciate you coming through. J2, appreciate you coming through. I felt like Brand Smith was in here as well. Dark Sunrider, thank you for coming through. RJ, appreciate you holding down the fort with us. Yes, and Brand Smith was the first person. Also, shout outs to Jazzy. Appreciate you coming through. Before we get up out of here, Cisco, what you got up for us?
Not much, I don't think. Well, this past week I delivered on what I said I was finally gonna do, which was like stream and stuff. So
You did that.
that worked.
Yeah.
I never released. No, actually, I did not deliver. I forgot. I never did my Metroid video, like become a Metroid fan, where I was just gonna like. I forgot to do that. But I've been releasing content. I did my first impressions of the first hour of the game, and I also did. I uploaded a short earlier today. Just same thing, just the gameplay, and I want to continue it. Streaming felt really good. One thing I do want to do is kind of just have a stronger brand. I did graduate with a graphic design degree. I need to put that to work. I really need to I need to take some days to really work out how I want my layouts to look, how I want my videos to be styled. Maybe get some graphics in there. I really need to take a day to spend and beef up my channel with graphics, because right now it's still kind of, it's still kind of rough.
It's okay. We're the same way.
Hey,
It's okay.
man.
The Sandstorm show is working too.
I still got things I gotta tie up on my channel. Just overall, I still need to do an update video. I just haven't sat down and done it. I need to get that organized.
Update videos are kind of hard, because there's so much pressure to it. Because you want it to
Yeah,
I don't know. It's hard to be motivated for update videos. But
it's weird. I usually try and do one in the past couple of years, at least one every 6 months or so. But I've just been busy with other stuff, life in general. I just haven't, the onslaught of games coming out. I think next week I'll get back to doing that for sure. And there's some other videos I want to get out. Well, it depends on when I finish Prime 4, really, and a couple other things. But there's a couple other videos I want to try and do for the end of the year. But one for the holidays is now, I guess, an annual thing. But yeah. J Biggs. Oh man.
Back to Jadakiss and Beanie Steel Beef. That's funny.
That's funny. It is reminiscent of that era of East Coast.
Yeah. It's that state property style, It's funny
Right.
you said Beanie, but state property. Yeah. But sorry, Cisco. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I was pretty much done. I mean, one thing I do want to do on my channel is I really want, this year I worked really hard on backlog, and one thing I really want to start getting into is game reviews. Speaking of big journalists, or these bad journalists that are just kind of, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go in that direction of being a game journalist, but I'm kind of been feeling like I want to enter that territory of reviewing games and
Be the change.
I want to be I do want to be the change. Exactly. Actually, I want to spread more positivity, and I'm not saying people can't say bad things about games, but the Metroid Prime 4 situation, we can go back to Ghost of Yotei, Assassin's Creed, all
Every
the games
major release.
banded
this
a
year.
3. Every major release has just been getting so much unfair hate. And also it's not even just about unfair hate. I also feel just in general, people have been so negative lately. Just have fun with games. They're games. Just enjoy them.
Exactly. It's entertainment.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be entertained and enjoy it. And then
Yeah,
talk
I
about
will-
like we do here.
Yeah, I love every video game, man. I will have fun with anything. It's a game is a game. I'll take it at face value. And I'm like, wait, is this a good premise to be a game journalist then? Because I take everything at face value, and I'll say what I don't like, and I'll say what I do like, and I'm not going to be unfair on either side or biased. Except for Pokemon, I'm very biased. I always have fun with Pokemon, but I don't know. Just want to do some game reviews on my channel, test them out, and see how that goes.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the scary thing is because when you start in journalism to that level, when you're your own journalist, you can be the realist, right?
Mhm.
But I feel like I have this suspicion that once you join with a joint journalist sect, if you would, then they're like, we're getting paid for this, right? Like,
Yeah.
You're part of the system.
yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I don't mean like working for a journalist business, but like just start doing it on my own channel, like do my own.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel that. Okay.
Because yeah,
Alright.
no, definitely then I'll be controlled, and I don't like that.
Yeah. I ain't working for the man on my voice.
Yeah,
I work for the man
whole
with my
purpose of my
hands.
yeah.
I work, I'll make sure I do work, a 9 to 5. But you ain't gonna tell me what my thoughts are. No, I don't think so.
Yep.
I speaks for myself,
Yes.
Couldn't last in games.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I'd be like, yeah, I don't like that, and then they'll be like, here's the door, and I'd be like, at least we see eye to eye on one thing, and I leave. Or
Right.
something like that.
Listen, I was already packed up. You wasn't telling me something I didn't already know.
Yep.
All right, Geronimo, what you got out for us?
Always great to be on the show as usual. For uploads this week, I'm not really sure. Again, I guess I push back my, as we're talking about positive game, like I don't want to be in reviewing, but kind of more like talking about things I like about stuff, and hopefully that resonates with people that YouTube throws my videos out to in the algorithm. But I still want to do like my 3 big, car arcade racers: Mario Kart World, Sonic Cross World, and now Kirby Air Ride. I do want to talk about those 3. But now they have Crossworld on Switch too, which is really there just for content purposes, I think, at this point. I think I'll just use that version, and it'll kind of have good parity, all running on Switch too. I can talk about them all. That video, I just want to get it done before the end of the year at this point. That's where I'm at with that. Next videos, I do want to kind of do like a kind of more of a laid back video talking about like my first 6 months with the Switch 2 since I had it launch. Talk about things I like, some things that could be improved, which there are some things. And kind of go from there. But other than that, that's really it on the docket right now. I do have a video planning for I think I'm gonna drop it on Christmas Eve. I usually drop it on Christmas Day. Like last year, I did the Christmas level in Astrobot, and the year before that, I played Christmas Nights, which was really cool actually. I might drop some on Christmas Eve instead, because I know everyone's gonna be with family and friends on actual Christmas Day. But more on that as the weeks go on.
Okay. I gotta change this because it's like making me turn green. There we go.
Oh, wow.
That's a little bit
Yeah,
better.
my green screen's wicked now.
Yeah,
It's
it's
over.
weird.
I don't know why I started doing it in the corner, but it's messed
really
up a
weird.
bit.
All right. So as for the Sandstorm show, we're gonna do something a little more special next week. So please stay tuned for that. Kind of getting closer to our Halloween. Wow, way off. Our holiday special. Excuse me. With that being said, we go live every Saturday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you're here every Saturday. Make sure you hit the bell button for that as well, so you know exactly when we come in. I will say this, in addition, we will be doing more on this channel, not just every Saturdays, but we're going to try and get a little more, some things going here and there. As far as live streaming some games again, I'm expected to actually live stream where Wins Meet sometime soon. Maybe even for my birthday. Maybe I'll do that and maybe some Twitch stuff. I don't know. We'll see. I do have time, so 2 weeks from now. With that being said, Saturday is the Winging It Podcast. We are also on the Winging It Podcast at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So, straight across the board is how we do it. Which means on Monday, if you go to Terminator Juice's Terminator Juice's channel, it is called Terminator Juice. But we have the Juices Loose podcast, the Jill podcast, on Monday at 7 o'clock as well. So make sure you show up for that as well. That is a little less PG, just so to let you know. Sandstorm always keeps it G, and I ain't talking about gangster either. Yes. Make sure you join all our subscribe to all of our affiliate channels. That includes N10. I need to start putting their thing in our description below too as well, because that's originally Cisco is an N10 member, so I don't, that's love for them. So I want to make sure that they get that spotlight as well too. With that being said, we are up out of here. Thank you, God, for a great time tonight. Just talking with friends and having a good time, a great time that you have supplied and made part for us. We appreciate you, we honor you, and we love you. In Jesus' name we pray. We will see you guys later. Thank you so much.
We out of here.